The train headed for Sunset City will be departing soon.
These freaking cats.
I mean,
Cats are weird,
cats can tell when you are vulnerable.
They can smell weakness.
They can smell weakness. They're just like, oh, you're the one we're going to get food from today.
But have I told you guys like what my recording for my videos has been like? It's been an absolute nightmare. Like during the day, since I'm so close to an airport, I just had to stop. Like I had a 2-hour long recording for the next speed reading. It's like 50 minutes long, but it was 2 hours long because I had to stop because of these constant planes just flying over. And then I was like, fine, I'll finish it up at night. I try to do that at night, and then I started recording a little bit more, and then I hear and it turns out our new cat, well, it turns out she isn't pregnant, she is in heat. So
Nope.
I was like,
So you did something about that, right?
well, yeah, she's at the vet clinic today
I didn't
getting
know you were
spayed.
into that.
Oh my god.
what?
I thought you were doing something else. Okay, never mind.
Guys, welcome to Sunset City, a Sonic podcast for the classic and modern age. You got me, Nick. You got Suris the Skeptic. You got Wayne his boss. You got Channel Pup. And we have a special guest returning, Gilly the Kid. How's everybody?
I'm good.
Guys, we do not have time to waste. We got to come right into it because we have an exciting new trailer to talk about. That's right. Clonoa's back, baby. Clonoa is back. Oh, God. Yes. And I think something else happened today. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure some sports ball thing happened involving like a blue hedgehog.
Oh, you think so?
I think it could be wrong, but I mean,
Man, fuck cares.
So just so as per usual, guys, because I am seeing some super chats already, and thank you guys very much for those. We will be reading those at the end. So thanks for all that. But seriously though, like before we get into the Sonic trailer, I just gotta say it's been a very good week for Nick. It's been a very good week for Nick. I got Clonoa. I got Jurassic World. I got new Ninja Turtles with Telopes. I'm having a good week. That's like top 5 of the franchise I whore out for, and Sonic on top of it. It's been great. It's been amazing, dude.
you're just in a good place right now.
Dude, and I just like here's how sad the Clonoa fan base is, the Clomunity, if you will.
Don't.
Hmm.
That just.
I refuse.
So
thought
I
it was
just
okay.
Wait,
like here's the thing. Like we talk about Sonic droughts and everything like that. They are giving us the same game again. Like the same game we got 14 years ago, which was just a remake of the very first game. Like we are in a full-on Star Fox situation here. And we are, all of us Klonoa fans are still just hyped beyond belief just to play this stupid game again.
I just like my son is alive again, and that's
Yeah.
basically all I care about. Like
Yep.
I said before that while the Wii version I do think has its drawbacks from the original PS1 game, is still a perfectly good way to experience Klonoa. I'm a little concerned about how they handled the ending, but we'll see.
I'm actually not happy about this.
Oh,
Klonoa may be back, but you know what that means?
Hugh Pal's back.
Fucking Hugh Pow is back. Fucking Playmobil bastard.
Spoilers.
That
A lot of-
liar.
A lot of people are gonna be experiencing this game for the first time. Just saying.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna get their hearts ripped out for the first
So,
time.
just
by
let 'em-
fucking Playmobil.
Shut up, pup. Let him play the game. Let him play the game. So this is why us Klonoa fans are excited, because we're like, it's just like a cult religion, you know? It's like it's a chance to spread the word.
So
Have you heard of the Cabot? Because I got good news for you. Got some games in the back.
Are they in the back of a white van, Nick?
Oh, just no, in the back of the commune. I don't know. I'll just walk from door to door with giant floppy ears, spreading the word of Klonoa. And
oh
COVID.
no, that's
But yeah,
that's how you get chlamydia.
I want
that's how I
that.
get clovid.
I want that. Yeah, God, Cloven. I want that.
Clovid,
Back when
chlamydia.
back when the Wii version came out, they actually had like a pre-order bonus that was the it was the Klonoa hat. I want them to do that again. I want that hat.
You want
I
that
do
hat?
I want
do too.
Klonoa's hat.
I want them
So-
to give us like a voodoo doll of fucking Hugh Pow that I can put needles in.
So anyway, so we should say while we are talking about Klonoa, I don't know if we've heard back from Pup or not yet, but the release date is July 8th, which just happens to be a very special day, doesn't it, Wayne?
Yeah.
What day is that?
So, when I was doing my reviews of the Klonoa series, I ended with Klonoa 2 Lunate's Veil, and I mentioned the possibilities that we'd be getting remasters and everything. There were rumors going around at the time. That was 2 years ago. I uploaded it on July 8th because it was my birthday, and I thought that would add a little bit of magic to getting a remaster. And just look at what the release date is for the remaster.
That's beautiful.
What are the goddamn odds?
We're here
And-
now.
It's on a Friday.
Yeah.
So if there's anybody bitching about a cult classic game in the chat, piss off. But more importantly, if everyone's fine with it, we might just be doing a Klonoa cast for Wayne's birthday that day specifically. Just take a break from Sonic, you know.
It's a little ways out. We've got a few months, but I'm gonna fuck. I'm
When is your
gonna
birthday,
fuck.
Wayne? Yay!
You're
When
gonna
is your birthday,
fuck.
Wayne? Wallace, when is the day of your birth?
July 8th. I just said that like 3 times.
July 8th, huh?
He's
Okay,
gonna
happy birthday,
fuck.
Wayne.
It's not. No.
Happy birthday. Everyone wish Wayne a happy birthday in the chat, guys.
Guys, happy birthday, Wayne. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Wallace.
Wayne, happy
Dude,
birthday.
man, you earned it.
You earned all 15 years you've been alive, Wayne.
Congratulations. Oh, Pup, that would be just a minor problem.
Oh God! All right,
yeah.
so all right.
Oh god, the amount of times I tried to fuck Wayne. I need to go to jail right now.
Oh
I
God!
agree.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, so let's guys.
The show wouldn't be the same without you, but I mean, yeah.
So we also got I don't know if you guys saw this, but a trailer for the next Sonic movie out today.
Oh yeah.
It's a little independent film, you see. It's
Sonic
called
is a
Sonic the Hedgehog
franchise.
2.
Dude, I know we said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I am so unbelievably happy to see them embrace so much of the game in this thing. I was so worried after that very first trailer, that very first movie. I was living through my childhood again. My childhood being everything American related to Sonic had nothing to do with the source material, and it drove me absolutely insane. So I'm incredibly happy because we got so much today.
In such a short little trailer, they added so much, and there's a lot of implications that come with a lot of it, including the fact that this isn't just taking a lot of material from one game in particular. It feels like it's taking it from 2.5.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, like, just to get the negative part out of the way, I'm a little worried they're showing us too much.
You feel like maybe like all the parts we'll personally care about are in these trailers, and then after that, it's just going to be like play.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna like what I see. I know that already. I like the characterization of the Sonic. I think Knuckles is going to be fun. I have some comments on the voice I heard for this trailer, but I think everybody's going to do great, and I know I'm going to have a good time with it. I'm just worried like there's not going to be any other surprises really left to see here, but. You know, I'm worried like the last final boss is just going to be the Death Egg Robo, and that's going to be that.
And since we've already seen the Death Egg Robo in the trailer, we're just kind of like, oh yeah, that's going to be there.
Also, what a thing
kinda-
to just casually drop like they did as well. It was like a build-up thing. It's just like one shot later, there he is, Death Egg Robot, you know?
Yeah, let's just show it off like 2 days before the actual game.
But they did that with the Jurassic World trailer yesterday too.
That was I was pleasantly surprised by how much I liked that trailer. You've heard me bitch and moan about Jurassic House, so
It's not the same director. They're going back to Trevorrow.
Also, I think we're seeing more dinosaurs in that trailer than we did the entire of the second Jurassic World movie.
Yeah, they've been bragging about how many dinosaurs are going to be in this movie, which is fine with me.
Like, that was my main observation with the second one, was like, it's barely got any dinosaurs in it. What's the point?
Well, they bragged about how many dinosaurs. They literally have more dinosaur species in that one than any other
It's
movie.
not about the quantity, it's about the screen time.
I get you.
It didn't feel like it was about the dinosaurs, as I think part of the criticism is they were more of a backdrop than an actual point of the film.
I mean, look,
I'm sorry, this is turning
not
into a
being
different
about
conversation,
the
isn't it?
dinosaurs as long as I can see the dinosaurs.
Okay.
We'll give it back to Sonic, but I'm just going to say this trailer for Jurassic World had 3 different types of raptors, and I love raptors. And I'm like a Sonic fan that way. If I like a design, I like getting redundant about it. Give me Sonic, and then give me Metal Sonic and Shadow, and I'm happy. Mephiles, I'll take all of it. Give it all of them. Give me more raptors. Anyway, yeah.
Silver the Hedgehog has entered the chat.
So you like
Let's-
dinosaur species, but like OCs?
Dino Sonic.
basically.
Dino
Dino C, do not steal.
Dino Sonic. He's like Sonic, but he's green and he's got little arms.
He's got a big head, little arms.
Tiny little
He's
arms.
not really sure how well this plan was.
He
done.
can't jack off.
Famous philosopher
that
Deinonyces.
sucks.
But I can
That's his-
open a door,
That's his curse.
so I
That's his
got
gift.
that.
I
That's
mean,
pretty
look
cool.
at look at the spine on that dude though. He could take care of
Look,
himself.
I may not be able to see you if you move, but I can spit venom, is what I'm saying.
Oh, come on,
What?
Ed. Sing Venom then by Eminem. I want to hear you
Wiki
spit some
Wild,
bars.
Wiki Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. None of this 6 gun and this brother running this. Buffalo
God,
Soldier.
no.
Look, it's like I told you. Anyway,
I think
what did you
I
guys?
regret-
What did you guys think of the Sonic 2 trailer? Let's go round table here. Let's start with our guest, Gilly. What were your initial thoughts of this trailer?
That's all right.
Okay, well, thanks for
No,
coming on the show.
I you know what? I'm not crazy about Knuckles' design. Honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I'm just not something about it.
You don't like those colorful Tims?
He doesn't
I like-
wear Tims. He wears Yeezys.
It's just the whitest boy that could say that, and it was great.
I beg your pardon. Those are Yeezys.
I don't know what the fucking Tim or Yeezy is.
That
They're
is
just
a
shoes.
shirt. That is a shirt. I don't care.
No, like I like the trailer, but like I don't know. Nothing in it made me go, but I mean I kinda would rather it be that way because I want to go in the movie.
Yeah. I
I'm
feel
just
you.
glad they kept that little silver Lego brick on his shoes.
I am too.
I think no, I'll wait my turn.
I mean, is there any other like just initial impressions you wanted to share before we get into it, Gilly?
Nah, it's cute.
It's
It's a cute trailer.
Suris, what did you think?
I'm gonna be honest. I like that we saw a little bit of the Sonic and Knuckles fight scene, a little more of it in the trailer. But I think the biggest thing for me is that I'm happy we saw Death Egg Robo. I'm very happy that it's there. I am still unsure if we should have seen that early. I want some of the things in this movie to surprise me. Though I will say there was a moment in the trailer, I don't remember if this was in the original one, where you see like a parting of the seas on what looks like Angel Island. And I'm not gonna lie, like watching that, I was just like, oh my god, Dr. Robotnik is Moses.
Wait, I thought we were going round the table here.
Well, I started with Gilly and then I went in the middle. I'm sorry.
Suris. We got Wayne, you know?
Look, hey, Nick is the one. Nick is the one driving. I'm willing to fly off this cliff with him.
He's going to fuck.
I'm gonna.
Eventually.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, did you have any other thoughts, or should we get over to Wayne?
I think we can get over to Wayne.
All right, Wayne, what do you think?
Oh my god! Okay, so we saw so many fucking things. So we saw Sonic like hurtling down a peak, like snowboarding and everything. We saw Knuckles coming after him on a snowboard.
Knuckles is goofy-footed.
What?
Skateboarding, you fucker.
We saw the Death Egg Robot. I was kind of, I remember seeing the initial trailers and I was like, that's either going to be like the egg carrier or like that battleship from like Sonic 2. But the Death Egg Robot, it's freaking massive. It's just so goddamn cool. It looks like it's more akin to the size of like the robot from the end of Sonic 3 and Knuckles versus the one from like Sonic 2. But god, the face is perfect. It's got the design I never thought I would see out of a live action Sonic the Hedgehog movie. We got to see more of Angel Island. We saw the temple. We saw the Master Emerald. I'm assuming that's the Master Emerald. I wish it was bigger, but it's still cool to see it. And then we actually got to see like sorry. I'm excited.
I need Wayne's brain when I watch shit.
I think one thing I took note of was we saw very little of the human characters, and don't get me wrong, I like Tom and forgive me, Pretzel Lady. I don't remember what her name was.
Donut Lord, Pretzel Lady,
Tika Sumpter. That's the name of the actress anyway.
I like those characters well enough
her name was
in the
Maddie.
first. Maddie? Okay, I like those characters well enough in the first movie, but like I don't need them, and it's so cool to see that this trailer is just like, we know what you want, and it's just to see the Sonic characters, and that's what they showed us in this trailer, and I'm hoping that's what they show us in the movie. It's going to so many different locations. We're seeing a lot of tidbits, not only from Sonic 2, but also from 3 and Knuckles. It feels like this is just a love letter to that classic era of like 2D Sonic, and I never thought that's what we would get from this. Even rewatching the first movie, it feels like this is under a completely different mindset.
It's also great though, like as you say, if they're covering the classic era in this one, that means that when the next movie comes out, they can get to the good games.
I hate you.
All right.
That's all for me.
So, Pup's canceled is what I'm getting from. Pup, what did you think? What did you think of the trailer?
Well, yeah, no, I'm pretty heckin' stoked, not gonna lie. First thoughts, really, it's nice to see some really pretty landscapes in this one, as opposed to the lovely open roads of Montana. Like we're seeing temples and stuff, and like we saw a little glimpse of that in that first trailer, but like it's nice to see, it appears to be a focus of this film. Obviously was not anticipating a Death Egg Robot. And yeah, I do think that is Angel Island, that Hawaiian-looking place. Sonic and Knuckles fighting in that temple looks like it's going to be great. They kind of recreate that iconic Sonic CD thing, where like Sonic and Metal Sonic are like facing off against each other on the box art. It looks like they've kind of taken cues from that with that Knuckles and Sonic moment. And like, yeah, no, it's exciting. It's cool. I like the fact that it's very action-centric with these previous couple trailers. I think, Sonic should always boast action, And like, I'm pleased to see that we're definitely moving in an action direction for this. You tit. Someone say something already.
Nope.
No, you're fine.
This is a podcast.
I was just on
What's
Twitter,
going on?
and people are like tagging me. I can't believe you said the Mario movie's going to destroy the Sonic 2 movie. It is.
At the box office.
Oh, at the box office, it is.
Yeah.
in terms of
absolutely.
quality, not
Yeah.
even close. But at the box office, yes. And that's
Well,
not me saying that the Sonic movie is going to be the fucking Citizen Kane or anything. It's me saying that the Mario movie is made by Illumination Entertainment. Therefore, at the absolute best, it will be a 5 out of 10.
I agree. I agree.
Illumination did the Grinch movie, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
They're also responsible for putting yellow Tic Tacs with eyeballs on them into the world and making them completely fucking inescapable.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually do really like the Illumination Grinch movie, but most of their other catalog I think is pretty horseshit.
I think that's the thing, is that I don't know if any of their movies are just like the worst or like that completely awful, except for maybe the Minions movie. But,
Oh yeah, that's
like,
the thing. That's the thing that bugs me. Is like Despicable Me was solid when it first came out. The first one, that is. But like after that, every single movie is just like, we'll settle for 6 out of 10. You know, and it's just like,
yeah,
try. You know,
But they don't have to.
They're the
Yeah,
Adam Sandler of animated movies.
That's really yes.
Yeah, they don't have to, and they
We've
would
seen
prefer
the Adam
not to.
Sandler of animated movies, and Pup actually likes it because he's a monster.
Um,
no, look, listen, fucko. All right. I went into 8 Crazy Nights wanting to see a piece of shit. I got a piece of shit. How could I not be happy? Therefore, it's a good movie.
Look, the orange chicken
my
is
God.
always wonderful at the Panda Express. Okay.
I swear to God. That's the thing, is that like Illumination doesn't have to try, but they also don't want to. Their business model is literally about doing things in the easiest possible way to get the biggest numbers. I feel like they've said as much in like interviews and stuff. Like, it's not about the integrity of the art form or anything like that. And that's me being a kind of pretentious like animator myself, but like I think that's why I just don't like that studio, is because it doesn't feel like there's an actual passion there. It feels like it's literally just make it as average and easy to consume as possible.
Assembly
I
line
like the
animation.
part.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the part where the reindeer all had poo on their teeth in 8 Crazy Nights. I thought that was very funny.
And it was at
Now,
that
this is-
moment that I realized I couldn't trust Pup's opinion on any media ever again.
Also, fuck you, Webster. I see what you did. You cheeky bastard.
Just
What happened?
The thing is,
No,
they're
what
not.
Webster
They're,
posted.
it's Illumination and it's Nintendo. No one's gonna have to try,
Yeah.
and it's gonna kill.
it's gonna fuck.
It's gonna fuck.
It's
I think the
going
thing-
to fuck.
If I'm looking forward to 2 things in that movie, it's hearing Charlie Day as Luigi and Jack Black as Bowser, and that will be about the only thing that film can offer me.
Jack Black, is the one thing I'm kind of thinking like, okay, it's got Jack Black in it.
Are you saying
But,
Chris
like-
Pratt as Mario is not the most exciting thing in that movie?
I will eat you.
Just to think, we dodged a bullet as well because Chris Pratt was almost in the Sonic movie, not only as Tom, but he was also considered for Sonic himself.
We also could, you know what, Wayne? I'm going to pitch a dark future to you. Chris Pratt as Klonoa.
No, better. James Corden as Klonoa.
I'm gonna
Chris
pup
Pratt
you.
as Hugh
With
Powell.
Chris Pratt as Hugh Powell.
Actually, no, I'm going to make James Corden Hugh Powell. I can imagine him.
Why
in
do
a
you
plain
say
teal
Hugh
outfit.
Powell?
It's Hupo.
Oh, well, it's spelled Hugh Powell, so I don't know any other way.
No, you
No,
are
it's not,
correct.
no.
It's,
Oh, yeah,
it
it
is
is.
spelled like Hupo, but it is pronounced Hupo.
How do you know this, though? They never say it.
Yeah, they do.
None of them
Yeah, they-
speak in the game. They just make noises.
They say each
it's
other's
an
name.
actual. They created a language, and they say Hupo's name a lot.
Hey, you want to hear my Hupo impression?
No. You're
No,
going
I
to spoil the
don't.
game for people.
Because he's just got the
Alright.
most high-pitched voice you could possibly.
Anyway, so Sonic.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, should we go ahead and put the Sonic trailer up and take a look at it bit by bit? The new one that just came out.
They should
I
cast
think so.
Gilbert Gottfried as Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay,
uh,
Vega. I think you're the big hedgehog
the
around
ultimate
here.
life form.
I don't want to live.
Maria, I promise you, revenge.
I want Bobcat Goldthwait as Eggman.
Oh God. Oh shit. That's some good stuff.
I used to be happy, and then I joined this fucking podcast.
You used to be
I know how you
happy.
feel.
Now you're here.
I used to be happy, and then Hupo fucking lied to me.
I want Liam Neeson as Amy.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
He's just like,
I
will
have a
find her,
particular
and
set
I
of
will kiss
skills.
you.
I will find you and I will kiss you.
Liam Neeson as Amy is an Amy that would impregnate Sonic.
Yep.
There's a fan fiction out there, I'm sure.
Yep.
They should do Amy in Sonic Movie 3, but she gets killed off in the first 5 minutes because woman.
For God's sakes, Pup. Going out loud.
Do it
So
like,
let's get this. Let's get
do it
this
like
trailer.
Johnny Cage in second Mortal Kombat movie.
Yep.
Oh, God.
just get me out of this film now.
Guys, are people telling me I'm spoiling the game is
Yeah.
how many years?
doesn't matter.
Nobody has had a chance to play it, Pup. It's not readily available.
Emulation is what Suris would say, and I'm
Nobody
gonna do
knows
it now.
it exists, but they're about to. Now is the worst time to start spoiling it.
Anyway,
Anywho.
let's get into it. I wanted to say this about Knuckles. And now we heard a little bit more of his voice. I thought he was trying to do like some kind of an American accent in that first trailer, and now he just sounds more like Idris, which is fine. But I was very much like, I just don't know what he's doing with the voice yet. Maybe I should
Yeah.
hear him talk more.
That's weirdly
I
deep. now.
felt the same way, but I didn't want to say anything.
I've
He's
been
doing
thinking about
an-
it a lot. Like, am I saying something?
He's
No.
doing an echidna accent, and
In
Like,
a Kidner
I-
accent. Okay.
I saw Gamer Guide saying Knuckles sounds British. I was like, what fucking British people have you been talking to?
He does,
Because that is
sound
not what
Idris.
British people sound like.
Well,
Is it
whatever,
he's
how
not
would you know?
American?
Not that he doesn't sound American in this new trailer. He
Yeah,
sounds like
no.
Idris. He sounds like Idris trying to do an angry voice while he's telling his kids a bedtime story.
He's echidnris.
Yeah.
Echidris.
It
Idris.
Elba.
one thing I did kind of latch onto, because no, you guys are not the only ones that thought the voice sounded not off, but like, oh, okay, so we're doing that.
I thought it was cool.
It's fine.
I think
It's
maybe
fine.
he's trying. I don't know, because it's like because Knuckles is from Angel Island, and maybe
I was
he's
gonna
trying to
say
do like an Islander voice kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I was gonna say like if we're gonna like if a kid does have their own kind of
Hawaiian
dialect,
Knuckles.
not Hawaiian, maybe Jamaican,
Yeah,
maybe something
yeah.
else.
Don't complain too much though, because they do listen to the fans, and they will recast him with James Corden.
I guess so. I guess a
They-
Jamaican Knuckles, like for that voice, it would kind of make sense because he's got very like Rastafarian vibes. It's kind of the whole deal with his dreadlocks in the first place.
and his also his
The
more
shoe color.
culturally appropriate backstory. I mean, the Jamaican inspiration aside, like the South American.
Yeah.
so
Is it more Incan or Aztec? I can't tell. Sonic probably didn't know.
I'm
either.
not quite educated enough on all of that.
Yeah.
I will say that in terms of like, if we're talking backstory stuff for Knuckles, there was one line that really stuck out to me where he was saying like, it's my destiny to beat you or something
Yeah.
like that.
To destroy you.
Are you thinking the same thing I am,
Oh,
Nick? Because
he's-
of that line.
He's
Yeah.
got the mural.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly where my mind went.
Can I just say, I love that pose he's doing where he's clinging to the wall, because it reminds me so much of like the scene in Batman v Superman. where
God
Batman's
damn it! How did I know
saved-
you were going to say
Yeah,
that?
he's just
shit?
saved the sex traffickers people, and then he's like clinging to the wall, and the cop is shooting at him and stuff, and it's all yellow and shit.
I just think seeing him cling to the wall is cool because it's game accurate.
They
Yeah.
should
But-
have called it Sonic v Knuckles, though. Real Dawn of Chaos.
God damn it.
I still want to see chaos.
So, Suris, are you able to? Because I don't want us to get a copyright strike, but if we replaced our background with the trailer, that should probably keep us safe, right?
I mean, in
I
general,
don't
so
think so.
Hold
I've
on.
been copy whipped many times
You've been copy whipped many times.
for less.
So
Don't play the whole trailer. Put like maybe a picture slideshow or something.
I know what I'm. Well, I can't just put a picture slideshow on literally
it's all
0
behind-
minutes
No,
notice.
it's okay.
Put it
We got this.
fucking
Let's
one
go for
I
it.
have-
Let's
okay,
fucking
I
go
have an
for
idea.
fine.
Okay, how about this, everybody?
Yeah.
We will be okay.
I say we just go for it. Let's ghost ride the
What?
copy whip.
Can you put it in the background? But like leave your regular background, and
What, do an
Like-
opacity filter?
yeah, just so
Yeah.
like because that'll
Oh, yeah, that's
scramble
a-
it enough.
That's a thing I can do.
Are you able to like slow it down or speed it up as well?
No.
You can do that.
I
You
understand I
literally
can- I
slow
understand
down
I
the
can do
scrolling
that.
Background. you
Understand I'm not.
We're a real
Yeah,
professional show here, boys.
I understand I can. Understand I'm not.
ding. That you, if we get copyrighted, I'm blaming it on you.
If we get
We're-
copyright, it will be fine.
I think we're going to be okay
If you
considering how
drop the
much screen
opacity, it's
space.
not. There's going to be way too much going on for it to be able to tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's
so-
already too much for it to tell already.
Yep. but
Plus,
give me,
plus, Suris does this like on a consistent basis on his own show.
Yeah,
yeah. So give me
I
just a
don't
sec.
know. He does it with like far right conspiracy theorists, not movie trailers.
That's fair.
Fair. that is actually a fair point. I'm trying to remember how to do copy. Let's see here.
It's like Joker saying, "Oh, look, I won't mess with the IRS."
I'll mess with Batman, but the IRS? No, sir. I'm trying
You've
to.
received a copyright strike from literally Hitler.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
let's
Well,
drop that
while you're setting
opacity
this
down.
up, while you guys are setting that up, did you guys see the leaked Happy Meal toys?
Excuse me.
I think somebody sent me a. I feel bad because
No.
somebody actually sent me a DM on Twitter with. I'm not familiar with them, but they sent me some pictures of those on my DMs on Twitter, and I don't think I got a chance to respond to them.
I think
Can
I
somebody
saw
link me?
Tails, Knuckles, and a Death Egg robot.
Mhm.
It was a mech on a snowboard.
Didn't the Knuckles have like white shoes?
That's what I was going to get to. Yeah.
Someone send
obviously,
Gilly the pictures, though, for God's
yeah,
sake.
Christ.
well, they caught copyright pretty hard on the Twitter.
Well, again, I've got them right here in my DMs. Give me.
Just look
Oh,
at
yeah,
it.
just send-
Somebody
like-
just fucking send them to me.
Yeah.
Send them over to.
I'm looking for them.
Anyway,
God, Wayne.
Jesus Christ.
I
Let me
feel
get
like
through
I feel like
Oh, never
abuse
mind. They're
happened.
gone.
You're out of your
Yeah.
fucking element, boy.
All right, let's see. What is?
They didn't send me the pictures. They sent me the tweet with the pictures, and those
Yeah.
are gone.
They're gone. They're all gone.
I can illustrate them for you if you want.
No.
So,
no.
Let me
All right,
get
here
to
we
my
go. There's a
goddamn
fucking-
point.
there. Okay, hold on. There's a fucking video on YouTube. Okay.
Ah, yes, YouTube.
Anyway, so Knuckles has white shoes, and I think
this
he
is-
looks kind of nice in white shoes.
This is
He
a
looks
day-
kind of
this is a-
nice in white shoes.
This
Does
is
he
a
look
day
fresh?
went by.
Are they Jordans?
They're the what are the Yeezys? Is that right, Wayne?
He's no. See, he's wearing the apple bottom jeans with the boots with the fur.
Oh,
The fur.
is that what it is?
The whole world is looking at him.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Wait,
Well,
is
there-
this like? Is this? Oh my God! Is this the like? Do you, Nick? Do you remember the wind-up Luigi toy from McDonald's?
I
he's
do.
Okay, is that like the same thing that they're doing?
I don't
that?
think so. Do you remember the
Looks like it.
old Knuckles toys? Because that was basically the same thing as the Luigi toy, and they were
No.
both in clouds.
Wait. A
Really?
movie very
Yeah.
heavily inspired by Sonic 3 and Knuckles getting Happy Meal toys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know the sad thing is in
We're only
in
getting
England
half
and
a
lot of
movie.
Europe- in
Don't worry.
England
Next
and-
third one will have lock on technology. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
In,
I can't wait for Sonic 2.5.
And
believe-
we'll have Knuckles in the first movie. Sorry, go ahead, Pup.
in Europe and a lot of Europe and England, I don't think we get Happy Meal toys anymore that are made of plastic, so we won't be getting those.
Do you guys just get like
nobody's happy in
biodegradable?
England.
Well, I don't know, but I know that like the last time my sister got a Happy Meal, they were doing these like sort of cardboard make your own Funko Pops of DC characters, and I believe that any gifts you get now are paper based.
That's
Sad.
To be fair, what you get is actually pretty good, like the little crafts that you get in the end. And it's better for the environment, Suris, which you as a leftist should be concerned about.
I mean,
So-
yes, but also I also like collectibles.
Hmm.
I do too. I really want to do I'm probably gonna do this as a Patreon video because it wouldn't survive on my channel. I really want to talk about how good some fast food toys used to be compared to. I mean, I'm a grown man. I don't pay attention to everything that comes out, but like, yes, when it's franchise attentive, like I know when there's new Jurassic World or Ninja Turtles or Sonic stuff. But like, did anybody else grow up with those high quality gold cards from Burger King from Pokemon?
Yeah, I have some
I have
sitting in
them.
my
I still have some.
store. Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
sitting in the display case of my store. We don't sell them. They're
Yeah,
they're
but-
just there because they look nice.
Nick, those were like I don't think those didn't you-
$2.
Yeah, you need to buy them. You had to buy them, right?
Yeah, but they were
Yeah.
$2 when they were
but
coming out.
yeah, you had to buy them.
Yeah.
McDonald's toys kind of often suck these days. Like, I remember when I was working at McDonald's in like 2018, they were doing like Justice League toys, and it's like, oh, imagine the excitement with Justice League toys. The gift was like a pair of glasses with no lenses in them that have stars on them, and it's like the Superman gift, or a Wonder Woman small plastic frisbee, and it's like, oh,
Right.
okay. Where's
Right,
my
yeah.
action figures, man? Like, come on.
Where's
Yeah, that's all I ever wanted when I was a kid for Happy Meal toys. Like I didn't like this extra goofy shit. Like when I was really, really little, when Ninja Turtles were like really big, like the most we got, and I still have them, are like these little belt clips or like things you put on your bike, like bike accessories. It's just the stupidest shit.
I feel like I had a
All of it.
fever. We're talking to like Burger King toys. I feel like I had a fever dream about this once. I don't know if this actually existed. There were like these. I want to say Burger King did like video games, and they started giving them out.
Wait,
And like you could buy them from.
talking about,
are you
like,
talking
sneak-
about the Xbox ones?
It's
Like,
Talking about
it's-
Sneak King?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you
it's
did a
a
whole
joke
ass
'cause I did
video
a
on
video
this, didn't
about
you?
them. I get those fucking games, dude.
Dude, I went to Burger King exclusively to get those things. I
I
hunted
won,
all of them down.
Hey, Pocket Bike Racer is decent until you try the harder difficulties where it becomes
I-
uncontrollable.
They
Love
weren't what I was
all of them.
hoping for, though. Like, I was kind of thinking, like, if Burger King made video games, they'd be burger related, not like fucking Speed Bike.
I mean, Sneak King is.
Sneak King.
Yeah.
Sneak King.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
they can
one
still
of the
make
few
it more
games.
burgy, you know? Make your own burgers, or your play as a burger.
Oh, they
You
should
have
have
to
done like
navigate your
a
way
Burger
through,
Time
like,
knockoff.
What if they did like a game, a platforming game, where you are a burger being eaten, and you have to navigate your way
Didn't it-
down to the butthole and get pooped out?
But they used to do
Hmm?
like games like those kind of, not that, but
I mean, there
like-
are fast food like
yeah.
pretend you're a fast food employee. There's literally a McDonald's training DS game.
Somewhere out there,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like,
yeah,
there's-
it's
what is
super
there,
rare,
like,
but it's
there's,
a
like-
training thing.
NES has like fucking McKids and shit.
Oh
and-
my god, yeah, it's a whole thing. And a really good Genesis Ronald McDonald game.
I actually don't like. So that game's made by Treasure,
Yeah.
and every Treasure game looks like a fever dream.
It's wild.
But
And we are so far away from Sonic right now.
That's how it
Oh.
usually is, though. Let's be
well,
fair.
no, Nick, because you just brought up the Genesis.
Oh, yes.
You
I'm
just brought
always
it,
on
you
top.
brought
Oh,
it
we're
back
n-
around.
We're naturally walking back.
Well, tell you what, we got a lot of viewers right now. They probably want us to talk about the trailer. So let's get into the trailer.
Let's get into the
Sturis, you got it ready to go?
Oh, yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, so the first part here was a quick little teaser for the Super Bowl stuff itself.
Let's-
And I was immediately disappointed to learn because like I
Yeah, that
clicked a button
coin.
and there's a tail sweepstakes, like a coin sweepstakes. And I was like, oh, I want an actual coin. Sonic Show had a fantastic tweet where he took a screenshot of this. He's like, I threw all my life savings in Tails coin. I know I'm gonna hit it big.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, God, NF Tails.
Oh no.
Oh, good. Oh, but for real though, just as a compliment for this silly little thing, because it is just a quick thing for the Super Bowl, but they do have the iconic little loop there around Tails' head, you know, where the emblem that Sonic and all them pop out of.
I didn't notice that.
Except
Yeah.
rather than stars, it's got circles, so it's not the same thing. It's literally just a fucking circle.
This got rings.
It's close enough. It's
a
fine.
circle, Nick.
It is.
It's
It's like every
rings.
time I say. And by the way, screw Twitter to death, because like every time I do like a small comparison to anything, they're like, "Oh, I don't see it. I don't see it at all." Like it's the same energy. Then if that's the case, and I don't look like Ben 10.
Look,
That's how that goes.
Sonic Twitter is worse Twitter. It's fine.
And then I don't look like Scott the freaking Woz.
I mean, you'd like that universe.
Wayne, am I incorrect in saying that the Klonoa, not the trailer, Jesus, the logo kind of looks like the original Pokemon logo? Am I too far off base there?
You know, actually, let me do a comparison real quick. They do have the same color
It's
scheme.
almost the same font too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, give me a second.
They both came out the same year. I mean, in America anyway, for Pokemon.
No, actually, I've never noticed it before, but now that you mention it, it does have a lot of that. Klonoa does have its own little thing with, like, I like how it stylizes its O's. It has those little dash marks coming off the side, but you could tell me that was the exact same font and I would believe you.
I forget weird looking classic Sonic. New just don't sound like Jamie was the goddamn you. All right, anyway, yeah. So coin aside, I did like that. If you want to search, if you want to go to like all three of our favorite little characters here showing up for just a quick second.
I like this look we get at Tails here. Look at
Yeah. So I like that they're. I mean, there's obviously a little animosity from Knuckles, but like,
yeah, I like that. As soon as Knuckles arrives, Tails is in visible discomfort. He's
And
racist.
I think this is gonna like just kind of describe their relationship once this movie wraps up. And
But
it
why is
reminds
Tails
me,
still not like Knuckles? He's just like, fuck this guy.
he's eyeballing Sonic. He's hungry for some hedgehog meat. Is what he's looking for
Hedgehog
there.
ass.
He wants that chili dog.
He's gonna fist him.
I'm just hoping,
He
and
just
people are
wants
gonna get
Hedgehog Goosey, that's all.
a little mad at me about it, but like the old comics, both from Fleetway and from Archie, where Knuckles was a proper rival to Sonic. Like they were friendly, but they still like would shit talk and fight. Any excuse they would have, they would just fight. It was never a serious fight, but they were just like "fuck you," and then just like two brothers, just two rambunctious brothers. It was adorable.
Remember how they tried to capture that dynamic in Lost World, where Knuckles is just like, "Oh, I would have saved all of the animals by now, but what are you gonna do?"
Yeah, I didn't
Fucking
hate that.
hated it.
Remember
didn't hate
Sonic
that.
Adventure when it was actually still clear and present?
Yeah,
Unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckle.
except that's all he does. in
Except
Sonic
that's
3.
all he did in Sonic. Yes,
He
I know.
exclusively chuckles.
Yeah, that should have been his name. He's got more chuckles than he does Knuckles. That's 4 of them. Piece of shit. But
Chuckle
yeah,
fuck Echidna.
Jesus.
He's just a kid.
chuckle fuckles.
Fuck was
Okay.
the Echidna.
Fuckles. You see this look he's given to Sonic, he wants to fuckles.
Unlike Sonic, he does fuckle.
He's got his arms open, ready to embrace him as well. Like
yeah.
ready to go for a big kiss.
Your dad doesn't have sex. Your father, no yucks.
My ex?
They should 100%
Your
give
dad
Knuckles a
fucks.
son, by the way.
Oh, this is the worst analysis in the world. We're so
Make
bad
him
at
like the Sonic universe's one and only single dad.
I'm gonna hit the play button and look at the rest of the trailer.
Right. Yeah. There's a trailer.
It's a little splashy, so
Yep.
running
Still,
on water.
it's nice to
He
see.
is
Like,
Look at this man's face.
I noticed like the cinematography's gone up a notch in this, like compared to like the first film.
I wonder if
Yeah.
anyone's going to be trolling me because I didn't expect that tweet I did last week to blow up as hard as it did, where I just did a little color edits on the 3 characters and just threw it out in the world, and then it just started blowing up because people were losing their minds, and then we did a close-up shot of purple-eyed Knuckles.
It's so good though.
He's beautiful, man. He's beautiful.
I love the little wrinkling right here too. Like
He's
right,
just so-
You've
so
got a
cranky.
blank screen on
Yeah.
our end of the stream. We can't see shit.
you can't see
Yeah.
shit.
We can't
Yeah.
see shit.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me see if I can't fix that.
Yeah, it shows up on the stream on YouTube. Just
It
not,
won't for a second. It's gonna.
It looks like Knuckles is staring over fucking
You know what?
Studiopolis like, oh,
Fuck it, I've got it here.
I'm gonna wreck this
You
city.
guys can just see what
It's
everybody else
beautiful.
sees.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Now we're
Problem
talking.
solved.
All right. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Okay.
Glowing. So
This
I
is like
like-
one of those EFAP podcasts now.
So I
isn't
do
it,
have to say
officially?
this. I actually really like this image of Sonic. We have Tails in the background, but like I like that he's still carrying around his bag of rings everywhere he goes.
I gotta say, dude, like it's giving me vibes, and the only vibe it's giving me just because of this is because he had a backpack on so often in Sat AM. It just kind of give me those vibes, and
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
'cause he had-
partially
'cause-
because
I,
he
Yeah.
doesn't have anything to
Bag.
hold anything. So
Maybe that
remember-
bag doesn't have rings in it anymore, though. Maybe it just has his lunch. And then
Well,
the bees make the
I
rings
think
for
he's
him.
got rings though.
No,
I
he's
was
got
gonna s-
lunch in there. He's got a sandwich.
I was gonna say, I saw somebody on Twitter bring this up, and I think it's actually a pretty decent theory. Is that at some point he will either lose or run out of the rings, and
then die?
that's why he needs the.
And then he has to fight the Death Egg robot, but then he dies and then he has to continue.
Well, I was gonna say that's why he needs Tails' help with the tornado, but I mean, maybe he dies. Fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore.
Yep, we'll just Sonic 06 him. We'll just Sonic 06 him, put him just fucking Mephiles
Just a
feet under.
Oh, hey, isn't
That's
it cool
cool.
that like, what if they name it the tornado because they fly into a freaking tornado like that we see Eggman come in on?
That
I'd assume
reminds me
that's-
of in
yeah.
Solo, where it's like, hey, you're traveling solo. I guess we'll call you Han
It's
Solo.
not that stupid, Pop. Give
It's
it a little
kind
more
of pretty.
credit.
Maybe it's just called the tornado because it's called the tornado.
Well, I'm saying there's a correlation there. It's
No, you're a
about
bitch.
their first adventure
You're a
together, not just
bitch.
something that somebody pulls out of their
You
ass.
fucking bitch. Here's a question, right? They can't feasibly convince us that the tornado is Sonic's plane in this universe, can they? Because why would he have a plane laying around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Tails needs to make that.
I've always thought the tornado was Tails's, and whenever they referred to it as like Sonic's, like, hang on a minute.
It just like it made sense in the sense that like, okay, like when Sonic was first being established and we didn't have a whole lot of back lore, like, okay, yeah, Sonic had a plane. I guess that kind of makes sense. But how? I don't know. Sure.
There could be a good excuse in this movie, if only because like the people in Green Hills know about Sonic now, and there could be like some farmer
They
that's just
provide
like,
him with.
I used to
he
use
just-
this to dust the crops, and you need to get up there. Have this plane.
He just dials Pegasus on his GTA phone, and
if
they just
Sonic-
drop him a fucking plane.
If Green
I'm
Hills,
afraid-
oh, sorry, Gilly, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm afraid that that's
Oh,
Oh, he
bye.
died. You're dying
Yeah.
again, bud.
Really death.
Come back, Gilly, come back.
Ironic that he's literally a one-up box for himself, and yet he still manages to die.
It's very quiet. It's
Very
incredibly quiet.
Yeah, it keeps dipping out into very, very quiet town.
that's really
Like a
weird.
Small mouse.
Oh, you're back.
Very bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say. I was just gonna say that's exactly what they're. I'm afraid that that's exactly what they're gonna do.
I mean,
Like a,
if
a farmer.
if he
Oh, yeah.
lived if he lived in Alaska, it would maybe make sense because planes, like local populace having planes is just a little more common up there. But
It's literally crazy Cole's plane.
It's not too crazy in the Midwest to have a crop dusting plane. It's
I
not
want
that
one. I
wild.
want to go there then in that case.
I was thinking that. I was just like, you got farmland or whatever in there, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
maybe somebody had like an old rusted like just like plane lying around, and Tails is just like, I could fix this up, and you know.
And then he just steals
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Just
with-
straight up rob someone.
I'm with you, Gilly. I do think that's probably the most likely scenario, and I unfortunately think that they would also, at the same time, make a crop dusting fart joke as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. mhm.
So
Oh no, I don't like that. I don't know.
yeah.
It's
No, that's well.
powered by
That's
farts.
that sucks that you don't like that because that's exactly what they're doing.
Dude, is anybody else uncomfortable with that just really wet towel fart that Sonic did in the first movie?
Mhm.
It sounded like he shat himself.
I did, yeah.
I don't
I
even
mean,
really
remember
did.
that.
I
He should
forget
have had,
about
like,
it until
fucking
someone brings
crumbs
it
in
up.
his fucking quills. Like
That's
by
like-
that point,
That's just like not what I wanted to. I didn't ever want to hear that or see
Look,
that.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm going to tell you this. I worked at a lot of hotels prior to doing the YouTube stuff, and a fart like that would get him. He's getting charged for that towel. I'm telling you.
Oh no, I'm like,
I'm like just as disturbed by that as I would have been if like there was just a scene where like Sonic was talking from the bathroom and he's just taking a piss.
I kind of both liked the fact that that point was what it was, and the fact that it came out in absolute toilet quality.
Yeah. So Gilly, you're falling down again. It did sound like you were taking a piss while you're telling us that.
we
I
could
would
hear
rather
you, though.
Sonic. I would rather Sonic take a piss than fart though, because Sonic doesn't have an anus.
How do you know this?
Only Tails has an
Fact
anus,
check.
and this is canon in the Sonic universe. We know it.
Oh no. I.
Oh.
It's one of those things where it's just like it's not the kind of humor that I specifically want to see or really find all that funny, but it's like, I prefer like the little thing of like if you want a funny little bit with Sonic, sure, have him floss or whatever. I don't need the fart joke.
Nah, what they should do is replace James Marsden with Adam Sandler, and then when Sonic goes to fart, shit flies out everywhere. It goes on for like 5 minutes. It's brilliant.
I mean, we could also just not do that. We could just like go out of our way to not have that happen.
Man, I feel like our definitions of what's good will always be just incongruent with one
dude,
another.
He should have immediately after said, "Oof, my ring is on fire."
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! That's too funny, and I hate myself for laughing.
I regret to inform y'all that this is my last episode of Sunset City.
Again?
Oh, he quits every week, as do I. Anyway, well, let's talk about this shot itself. Suris, you said you like this shot of Sonic specifically?
I like the shot of Sonic specifically. Like, one, we actually have a decent bit of emotion on his face, but two, I think my biggest thing is I like the continuity that what was basically a plot device in the first movie is still carried over here for Sonic. Like, he still has the ring pouch. That's my biggest thing. Also, just having Tails in the background, just like, he's just kind of vibing back there.
I like that he's got his mouth opening up like he's ready to eat a big old chili dog.
Hey, do you also notice Tails?
Hey, am I working now?
Yeah,
there you are. Yeah, you're
Okay.
good.
Anyone else notice Tails like in the ice below Sonic?
That's
Is
what
he
I
frozen?
just.
Is
that's-
he dead?
No, I think there's a
Tails dead?
layer. I think Sonic is on a layer of ice, and then like Tails.
No,
is in
Tails is dead. It's based on
No.
the fucking Game Gear Sonic 2.
Hold on. Look at it in motion. Look at it in motion. He's moving very normally. It's just he's in the background.
I need
Doom, but he's dead.
hyper
It was like
realistic.
a week before my birthday.
It comes out, same. So, wait, when is your birthday, Nick?
April 15th.
Oh, mine's 21st. Never mind.
Okay, Wayne, this is how you make me feel. This image of Sonic right here.
Why? What did I do?
Just like, okay.
Well, let's keep on moving here.
Yep.
Yeah, let's move on to the next shot.
ice cap. Yeah.
Because otherwise,
There's
this
the
is going to be another
tornado.
two-parter for a 40-second
Okay,
commercial.
So this is new.
Okay, so yeah, this little, like, I'm trying to get a good pause. I guess.
It's the Winter Soldier.
Damn it. Yeah, the Winter Soldier.
Bucky. I'm just going to refer to him as Nucky
There we
from
go.
now on.
He's Nucky, the Winter Soldier.
Nucky
He's
Narns.
gonna hurt his nuckies.
So here's what I like about this compared to the original game, because I obviously sing the praises of Sonic 3 Knuckles to the end of my days. But I like that we have a Knuckles that's pursuing Sonic instead of the other way around.
Instead of just being always ahead of him, like,
that was
aha.
that was a big deal as well with like the first movie too. It's like usually the dynamic between Sonic and Eggman is Eggman's just minding his own business, trying to enslave humanity, and then Sonic arrives and is like, "Yo, Eggman, you're gonna fucking die." Whereas like in the movie,
Time to get fucked.
whereas in the film they had kind of more of a Javier Bardem thing going on for Dr. Robotnik, like fucking No Country for Old Men, but with Sonic. And I liked that. I like that these movies actually have the villains go after the heroes rather than the other way around.
Well, do you think do you think we'll also see Tails on a snowboard? Because I remember one of the McDonald's toys had like a little snowboard attachment for him.
I like to think he tries to snowboard and then he falls over and breaks his leg.
I think everybody's going to be snowboarding in this scene here. I think it's just going to be a fun, dumb scene. I'm excited for this. Yeah.
I love Tails, but I want to see violent things happen to him. I want to see him injure himself multiple times in this movie.
That's very interesting.
I want by the end of it for him to be in like a cast and bandages.
That sounds like something you should talk about with your therapist instead of the show. But yeah,
I'm not
fair.
with the therapist anymore.
I'm going to be honest here, Nick.
So he
This
just
show
looked like
is
Sonic
therapy.
Boom Tails.
I was going to say Webster was like, Pups give me flashbacks of
Yeah,
Nick's
it could be
rant.
a Boom homage where Tails like rocks up in bandages.
I was going to say, like, I wish, like, with the hindsight now, like, for that Colors rant I did about Sonic screaming at Eggman, I just got Pup or somebody in here doing the Sonic voice. I'm going to make an omelet out of your guts, Eggman.
To be honest, your delivery on that was perfect. So like, I wouldn't.
I'm
would
gonna-
refuse.
If Eggman were a salad, Sonic would toss him.
Basically. All right, so yeah, we saw a little bit more there. Let's keep on trucking here.
Keep on knucking.
Whee!
Do you think there's going to be like an actual like trickery for Knuckles here? It sounds like there's a destiny angle to this.
I do think I really think the way I think this is going to play out. I think Robotnik finds Knuckles. Knuckles is going to know of Knuckles is going to see like a mural or something, and Robotnik's just going to go, okay, here's the thing. I know who that person is. He's the person that sent me here to be exiled from my own world, and he's going to play the sympathy angle. Instead of playing the angle that he did in the games where he was like, Sonic's coming to steal your jewels, it's going to be, no, I'm a victim. You need to help me.
Jewels.
Hey, yeah.
Sonic's coming to take your nuts.
But I really think...
I'm gonna fuck.
I really think he's going to play the victim card into Knuckles, and he's going to go, look, you and I both need the same thing. I need this guy out of the picture because of what he did to me, and it's the destiny for you and your civilization, because if this Knuckles is going to be the same as the Knuckles from the games in terms of like how much interaction he has with his own people, he's not going to know any better. And not to mention, we already know the Echidna tribe is after Sonic, because that was the beginning of the first movie.
Because they're
What if,
power hungry douchebags, just like in Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
What if they just did like a big bait and switch, like a big surprise? The film opens up with Knuckles getting beaten the fuck out of by Shadow, and then he thinks that Shadow is Sonic and then goes after him.
Or Metal Sonic.
I found you, faker.
It's got to be Shadow, so that Shadow can then like criticize him, and then Knuckles can be like, "I'm not weak."
There's got to be. I just don't think there's going to be like a situation where, because it looks like Sonic and Knuckles are going to be interacting quite a bit during the movie, and I don't think that's going to give them a lot of chances to like have a tricked Knuckles. Because I think if they talked enough, they'd be like, "Oh, obviously this guy's full of shit." So I feel like there's got to be another angle in there.
I mean, well, here's the thing though. Sonic and Knuckles seeing each other a lot, it will make sense in the sense that, remember, the Echidna tribe has already tried to attack Baby Sonic. This is already a locked and loaded thing that their group wants to do and accomplish. So,
Yes, but Knuckles has power. Like, that was the first time we ever saw him. It was like, you're never going to get my power. He doesn't need it.
If I may just quickly interject, actually, just a thought, like going, also mentioning like the Tails thing. I hope it's like the games where Sonic runs through various traps and dodges them, and then Tails just smacks into them every single time. I want to see him get injured repeatedly, because I loved seeing that in the old Mega Drive games.
You have to remember, though, Nick, they wanted... So the Echidna tribe, we never got a clear answer on what the Echidna tribe wanted.
Yeah.
We know that Robotnik wants Sonic's power from his quills. We know that that's a thing that he specifically...
I mean, we think the Echidnas want that too, don't they? But then again, Knuckles seems to have it already.
We have no information to guarantee it. As far as we know, it could still be the rings.
At the start of the movie, the Sonic's mum is like, "Oh, they want your power and shit."
Yeah,
and then they come.
I'm glad you brought that up. I wanted to mention the in the chamber with the I'm just assuming it's the Master Emerald. But with the Emerald, we see owl statues, which my first instinct is to think Zelda, but that doesn't make any goddamn sense. So I'm thinking Longclaw.
Longclaw's the main villain, I'm calling it.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm also thinking, like, hey, wouldn't it be interesting if they do a Kung Fu Panda 2 and reveal that there was, like, an entire extinction event of, like, Sonic's race of hedgehogs?
Well, and if they have Knuckles' like lineage operating the same way, then they both would have suffered extinction events.
Well, something I was thinking is, right, Longclaw is clearly not Sonic's biological mum, because, you know, obviously, like, they got a different shape.
Yeah, what?
Fur.
You mean
like,
you mean an owl did not birth a hedgehog?
Well, hear me out. What if?
What kind of Archie comic shit is this?
What if Longclaw's the villain? I'm just saying, like, you guys know Rapunzel, right? You know, Mother Gothel and all. Maybe it's that kind of situation.
Honestly, I would be so down
and
if
Sonic
they
was imprisoned in Green Hill.
If they revealed something like that, where it was like, oh, Longclaw was actually like part of this, something like that. Maybe she felt guilty. Maybe she was keeping him imprisoned there. I don't know.
And then
but I think that'd be fascinating.
It ends with Longclaw just on the floor with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles just kicking the shit out of her.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, come on now. I would like...
Knuckles pulls out a Glock, shoots her in the beak. You know how it is.
I would like them to add some more depth to Longclaw, or give her a little more story, because she was in the first movie for all of like 2 seconds, and I liked her, but I was just like, I'm not super invested with this character because I don't know who she is, but
Have
I
you
would
seen
like
the
to see
deleted
more.
scene with her though?
I did not know there was one. No.
Okay, so there's a deleted scene from the first film where Longclaw actually goes through the ring with Sonic and raises him on Earth, and Sonic looks after her when she starts to die and everything, and that's when Sonic kind of goes on his way to find the Donut Lord. It's a really good scene. Would have been a total downer to open the film with, but again, really good scene.
Well, especially since they were trying to I think they thought that was a time issue because I rewatched the first movie the other night, and god damn, they were in a rush to get through the opening of that movie.
There's also the fact that I guess it would be harder to sell Sonic's isolation if he had, someone there with him, even if it was just his mum.
I think they needed him to be on his own to kind of sell that him getting connected with these people that he's never met, him having a pre-established trust or something for Tom before the two of them actually go working together.
I'm not gonna lie, looking at this deleted scene, I'm getting very bad early PS2 game vibes.
Well, yeah, it's previs dumb
Finished,
shit.
man.
Yeah, it's
what we
finalized.
these days.
Oh, I know, but it just seeing.
Not to mention, it's using the old design.
Yeah,
as well.
seeing the old movie design for Sonic rendered in hey,
Previs.
this looks like a bad Gmod tribute. No, this is nightmare fuel. I'm gonna see that when I go to sleep. If I wake up in a cold sweat, expect him to be the reason.
I do think we're going to just get more about Longclaw's situation. I think we're going to probably get an answer to why everyone was after Sonic, or more importantly, where this alleged power comes from.
It comes from the fact that Sonic is a crossbreed, and I want to meet the hedgehog that fucked Longclaw.
I wonder if there's going to be a connection with the Emeralds and Knuckles and Sonic specifically. I don't know. Because it sounds like their power specifically is a big deal, even in their home world.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up if there's any Rule 34 of Longclaw, by the way.
Oh my
God's
god.
sakes.
I will say
there
not to spoil anything for what's been going on in IDW Sonic, but the fact that Knuckles and Sonic both have an innate power, and for Knuckles it seems to translate into strength, but for Sonic it translates into speed. That makes a whole lot of sense when you consider what Starline's doing in the comics right now.
Yes. That's what I was going to get at. They have very specific powers that, and I wonder if either the Emeralds correlate with that in some way. Maybe the Master Emerald is the first of other Master Emeralds, and they're actually the Chaos Emeralds. Maybe they're not doing multiple sets of Emeralds, or maybe it is just the one. But I'd imagine this is going to be the first of many Emeralds.
The servers are the 7 Chaos.
And what if these two are two of the Chaos?
So
Or
what if
whatever the fuck.
they end up having every character who has any kind of innate power, they end up having a Chaos Emerald correlate to them?
It could be. I don't know. There are still. It's the sinew, how the stuff connects is what I'm most interested in, because we know we're going to see the Emerald. We know we're going to see all this stuff, and the scene behind us right now. This is where we're going to see that temple. The waters are going to part and everything right here.
We're going to see Dr. Robo Moses.
Do you think this is what they're standing on right now is going to be eventually Angel Island, or do you even think we're going to have a floating island at any point?
I mean, so right here, there's very obviously a standard end of the ocean horizon point. So I don't think that where they're standing right now would be the floating island. I think the skyline would look a little bit different unless they were being incredibly lazy with how they were making the movie. But my prediction is that he's going to pull Angel Island out of the ocean almost with the power of the Emerald. And then he's going to show Knuckles a whole bunch of other stuff and be like, look, your lineage, you need to complete your destiny. You need to kill Sonic.
I did want to ask, because again, we're seeing a lot here from Sonic 3. Is there anything, since we have a Sonic 2 expert here, is there anything, Gilly, that you would kind of think that they could still pull from Sonic 2, or that you would personally really like to see from what they're doing so far?
chemical plant.
I want to see the computer room.
Now, any like locales from Sonic 2 would be cool. Like if they go in a cave or something.
I mean, like, let's also put it this way: like, the stuff I don't ever want to see again in the games is stuff I will be happy to see in the movies because it's a different medium. Like, if I saw a Death Egg robot in the trailer for Frontiers, I'd be like, "Oh, not again." But like,
I mean,
in the
Super
movie,
Sonic
it's
would be
different.
nice.
Super
We
Sonic
already
would
had
be
Super Sonic. He
That
glowed
wasn't
blue.
Super
Remember?
Sonic.
nice. God damn
That
it.
was Super Sonic.
Super Saiyan Blue Super Sonic.
Oh my god, you're giving me Lord Slug vibes. What form is that? It's a not Super Saiyan.
I'm wondering because we're only seeing the one emerald in this in any of the material so far. I don't know that we'll see Supersonic in this one, but I feel like they're going to try to build up to. I'm not letting this go. I'm not, because it's the perfect setup for a movie. I think they're going to try to build up chaos and try to do the Sonic Adventure storyline, or at least some version of it. And that might be the first time we see Supersonic on the big screen.
I mean, I'll say this.
think they do that for a
while
third
ago-
movie.
A while ago, I would have said absolutely not likely at all. But given how much they're clearly pulling from like Sonic 3 and Knuckles here, and they've surprised me with how faithful they've been, like in this trailer alone. Like, I would say, okay, maybe it is potentially on the table, but I think we're more likely to get something inspired by Sonic Adventure than actually seeing chaos. You know, like I think we'll probably get.
I
wanna
need to
see
see
I
chaos.
want to see Silver Sonic and then also Mecha Sonic.
Yeah, see, that would be cool. I would love like some version of Metal Sonic or like one of the mecha forms or something. I feel like it's too perfect. I still think it would be a great idea to try to, like, if they're keeping it from us, do Metal Sonic. Like Eggman creates a Metal Sonic like powered by that quill that he has,
It would
and
make
then use
sense.
that to frame Sonic and make Knuckles go after him.
Well,
I'm still
here's
straight up saying like Sonic 3 should have Metal Sonic and Shadow. Shadow being a Sonic artificially bred by Gun, and Metal Sonic being created by Robotnik, and then you could call it Sonic 3 because it's got 3 Sonics in it.
I wouldn't hate that. I was going to ask you guys when we got to the Death Egg. I mean, we might as well just take a look at it now. That is the big, exciting new piece here for us here. First off, somebody else mentioned this on Twitter. I forgot who, and I apologize. I didn't notice this until they said that. It was like, look at this. It's not white. Like, yeah, this is almost game accurate, you know?
I was so happy to see that because I was like, that's the one thing that like I like well enough from the first movie is that Eggman's got a style and everything, but it's cool to see him in the new red coat. It's cool to see him in like he's really embracing just this color scheme. And that giant robot, I think, is my favorite key visual from this new trailer.
Well, let me get to the robot real quick.
He will have a black outfit in this as well. That much we do know.
Hold on,
Probably in time battle.
hold on, I want to look at one thing real quick. Is he okay? No, he is literally, his individual knuckles are like slammed into the wall, holding him up here. This is wonderful. We'll get to that one here in a bit.
Smarter, not harder.
I love that shot of the two facing off. That gives me serious Sonic CD vibes.
Look at the tiny little face. Look at the tiny little face on the Death Egg robot.
Oh yeah, like Trey
It's
was
almost game perfect, man. Oh, it was Trey?
our
your dear
beautiful
husband?
Trey. Our beautiful Trey was saying on Twitter that he kind of expected it to be like in the white sort of design, like a lot of the Badniks have been, and they do like a modern version. But he was saying how happy he was to see that he's back in his red bling look, and he's got the big angry Dr. Robotnik eyebrows.
Yep.
He looks cartoonish,
I really want to hear. I think I've mentioned this before, but like, the theme of Eggman from Sonic 2 is like one of my favorites for him, and I feel like you could perfectly capture that in like a film score. Like incorporate that in a way, like in one of the big encounters with him. We already see, I think, in the poster that he's getting his little like floating vehicle.
He's getting the Eggomatic. Or the Eggmobile, whichever you want to call it.
I really want to see him like just get in that little that little car with the drill on it from Sonic 2 and like actually have that music playing, but like in an orchestrated format.
That's
that's
the most
what I really wanna
useless
see.
mech Robotnik has ever rolled out.
Oh yeah, it's no challenge at all, but it's also like it's zone 1.
It's another thing, is like Robotnik, why don't you just put a drill on the top of it as well?
Well, I think. I don't think any of these. What I liked about the old games is, like you said, Pup. It's Robotnik minding his own business. And I think that's the case with some of those robot designs, right? Because they are all pretty much like any of the Egomatics. Those are all things he's using while he's fucking around on an island. Like on South Island, like he's swinging around Wrecking Ball, just it's just construction material. It's got construction equipment.
What I love about Robotnik is that he does feel like an allegory for Sega, in that he'll build a contraption to stop Sonic, but the second he gets defeated for whatever reason, be it the most minute of weaknesses, he'll throw the entire concept of the entire mech out the window and make something brand new from the ground up, which also
and then he'll
fails.
bring it up, and then he'll bring it back in a spin-off for a final boss fight just to go, look, remember this? You liked this.
Literally, all Robotnik needs to do is put more drills on the drill cart, and then it's unstoppable.
Sonic 3, he has a different drill car.
And
but he needs more drills than that. Like, Robotnik, stop with the fucking half measures. Just fucking have a drill car with lots of drills on it and a fucking Glock and just shoot Sonic in the head from inside the drill car.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome game to play. That sounds
You're invulnerable.
It's also...
He dies.
You know what? He could. I mean, there's that one where he's got the hammer, and like he's hitting the top of the things to shoot the arrows. He should have just hit Sonic with the hammer.
Do that, but with more hammers as well.
You guys are describing the perfect Sonic 2. I can't think of a better way to improve it than you get through all of Emerald Hill. You get to the end.
The first boss is literally
he just pulls out a gun and he shoots you in the head.
You can't even retry it as well. Like,
You mean the thing he actually tried in Sonic Adventure 2 and it succeeded with?
The other
That's the thing. He pulled out a Glock in the comic. It was fucking hysterical.
You can't even try it again. The second you try and reset your console, it will just still say game over. You've got to buy an entirely new copy to try again.
Well, I think if I'm reaching a little bit here, I know I am, but it's a fun, like, cartoony character. I like to think that Eggman is a technological genius and he's a visionary, but the one thing that he cannot envision is his own failure, and he expects everything that he creates to go exactly as planned. And so it's like when he's got like a drill on the front of his car, he's thinking this is just going to work because I've deemed it so, and then it just doesn't. And he's so proud of his own genius. He's kind of like Octavius in that kind of sense, that he just cannot conceive a scenario in which he fails.
I still see it as just a construction equipment.
I think he's too form over function. He's worried about the aesthetics of it. And
that's true.
He wants his car to have one drill at the end of it because it looks better instead of just having the whole fucking thing covered in drills. Have a saw on it. Who cares?
If he made a Death Egg robot that was entirely made of spikes, Sonic would not stand a chance.
Right?
That would be it. That would be it for him.
But then it would just be the bouncy spikes from Sonic 3, the bouncy spike battening.
If he just sat in a giant Orbinaut, like, it's game over.
Yeah, man, it's like, man, if we just made the game suck really hard, it would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Just mass produce the slices from Metropolis Zone and just trap Sonic in a room with them.
You know who's way better at killing Sonic than Eggman is?
The player?
Nephilis.
Dimps.
Yeah, Dimps.
We were in two different wavelengths there.
I was going to say blast processing.
I was going to say Sega, but sure, that works too. That's not even true, though, is it? They've tried their best, and they just can't get at that wretched hedgehog.
Nope. Screw Attack is probably the best at killing it.
Yeah, sure. They're still doing great, right? Anyway, so yeah, let's keep going here. Where are we at? Yeah, the Eggman Robot. I mean, we already talked about it a little bit, but do you guys think this lessens the chance of a Metal Sonic or strengthens it?
I think
now that we have the full-on fucking Sonic 2 Death Egg Robo at Sonic 3 Knuckles size.
I think there's going to be a Metal Sonic.
Yes,
I think there's going to be a Metal Sonic reveal at the end. That's what I think.
I really want him to be. I want him to be in the movie, and I want him to be just the surprise they're not showing in the trailers for it. Again,
I do too.
I think if that's what Eggman uses to frame like Sonic, and especially if we're doing the mural thing, he's talking about his destiny to beat Sonic and everything. It's so freaking perfect.
The thing I'll say though, don't expect too many surprises like the first Sonic movie. Like they even showed Bald Robotnik, which was literally like an after credits thing. And it's like I kind of thought, okay, we'll see like the big Robotnik contraptions and big mechs and stuff at the end of the movie, and they're not showing them. There wasn't one. Like it was the Eggmobile, and like the city run thing was the final fight, which I thought wouldn't be. So it's
Right.
like I would say probably go into each and every trailer here knowing that we're probably getting pretty much most of the big reveals, with the exception, of course, the after credits, where like obviously we got Tails last time. This time we'll get probably something not as cool because I mean like Tails is a big deal.
I would assume that. I mean, if it was just me on the marketing end of things, I would assume the big end credits tease has got to be Shadow. That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
there's
yeah,
a lot of love for the classic games, but like you cannot just shove aside the popularity of that character.
There's been some rumors and some alleged leaks that indicate the possibility of a Shadow. I won't go too much far into it.
I would
Fair
so much rather see like in the pools of water around the emerald, we just see like a quick ripple with that little sound effect from Sonic Adventure just saying, "Hey, we're doing chaos." But it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen
after
because I would be
credits is
happy.
The after credits is Takeshi Iizuka robotically describing what the next Sonic game will be.
Hello, everyone. I would like to tell you about the new movie.
This next project is going to be the future of Sonic. It will map out the way that Sonic will be for the foreseeable. As you can see by these projection charts here, Sonic is at an all-time high.
I hope there's a throwaway scene where like they're in a house and a bee gets in. They're like, "Oh fuck, no, a bee," and they kill it, and then it's Charmy.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, and then like
it
a
poops
ring.
out a ring.
Poops out a ring, yeah. Wait, do you know about that whole thing?
Not
Gilly?
everyone needs to know what bee theory is. Okay?
Everybody needs to know. It's your religion. You have to spread it. It's the rule.
Have we explained?
You're just trying to
bee
make
theory?
fun of me.
Go on.
Okay, so
Sounds so dead.
Pup has this this rousing theory. It just like really it tickles your groin about
It's
how
not that funny. Outside of the original delivery in the episode it came from, it's not that funny.
it's not the most outlandish thing I've ever heard, but
It's charming.
It's charmy.
Pup had this little theory about how like the origin of the rings in the Sonic universe were magic bees.
You make it sound so stupid, okay? Look, the thing
I just said verbatim what it
hear
is.
how you're gonna spin this to make it not sound stupid. Good. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So like Sonic's like stories have always kind of revolved around like Sonic protecting his ecosystem and shit. And it's like, isn't it convenient how rings are always in the exact direction that he needs to go? What if there were little bees in that ecosystem that, as a means of helping Sonic and for the sake of their own survival and stuff, would lay out these little energy rings and stuff for Sonic to collect that would point the way for where he needs to go. So the ecosystem that Sonic is trying to save is effectively helping him with his journey for the sake of its own survival.
Okay, but why bees?
You know, like it's got to come out of somewhere small, hasn't it? They could fly around in a little loop and
No,
then a
it's
ring
because
appears.
they're yellow.
Birds.
But nah, because that's bird poo, isn't
True.
it? Whereas like I'd rather it be associated with honey than bird poo. But they come out of little bee butts, and they're not charmy bees or anything. They're actual like photorealistic bumblebees.
Again, not the
I'm
most
not-
outlandish thing I've ever heard.
I'm not on board.
Get on board.
I'm not
Are
on
we
board.
talking? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I had to pull a Suris. Are we doing B
B
theory
theory.
again?
B theory.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
Are we doing fucking bee theory again?
Yeah.
Yeah, for some
Oh my
reason,
God.
this caught on as like a running gag, and it was a genuine theory I put forward.
And yeah, I think a part of it is like I see where you're coming from, Pup, but at the same time, it's just like it kind of feels like a weird version of
Well, the
Pavlov's
reason I
dog,
said it
where it's
was
just
because
like,
you
oh, but
guys-
yellow, so honey,
Yeah, but
so
yeah,
bees.
You guys were all enthusing about the origin of the Chaos Emeralds, and I was like, you want to know the origin of the Emeralds, but what about the origin of the rings? Because they're way more present than the Emeralds.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
B
Bees.
theory.
We love you, Pup. You know that, right?
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Oh,
It's
I,
okay.
think-
Block,
I
please.
think
I
the
don't wanna
rings
clear
are
it out.
sentient and they put themselves there.
Pup, I
How
understand.
is that any better than the bee idea?
Exactly.
It
it's
doesn't have
not.
the bees.
It's-
What do you have against bees? They're charming and fuzzy and cute and special.
I
and
have.
also, how big are these bees' assholes that they're making?
No, they're little. They fly around in a circle, and that creates the ring.
that they don't fly in circles.
Well, these bees do.
But But then why do bees at all?
I take a dump and
Because
we're
they're
still
little,
doing this
they can
same
fly.
crap.
You wouldn't necessarily notice them. You never see what creates the rings, and I could believe it if the bees managed to fly under the radar. I couldn't believe if fucking birds did, you know? Like,
You can't look.
Actually-
Birds don't exist. Birds aren't
yeah,
real.
True.
Actually, back
crows are
to
actually battery operated as well.
Gilly's point with like Charmy the bee. Could it like not kill him? Could it if they like take out the bee and it doesn't kill him? It just gives him the brain damage we know he has.
No, it actually
I want them to smash him, and then it just zooms in, and it's just a mess of like bee looking stuff, and then a helmet.
It would be so fucking funny, actually, if like the after credits was like at Tom and Maddie's house, and Sonic's in his bedroom with Tails showing him his dick, and then like fucking this
Porn. He's
literal,
looking at porn.
this literal 1 foot large fucking Charmy bee flies in through the window and is like, guys, I need to warn you, there's an attack coming, and then fucking Sonic whacks it with a baseball
Oh
bat.
fuck a
And
bee!
he's like, oh no, what have I done? And then the bee gets up and goes, I'm a freebie!
Oh no!
And what if Tommy the Bee is also played by Gilbert Gottfried? After getting on the head. Before, nah. Before he's voiced by, I don't know, Morgan Freeman. And then he gets bonked, and then he becomes Gilbert Gottfried.
I both love and hate every decision I've made up to the point of like right now that brought me here.
Look, man, if I were in charge of the Sonic franchise, it would be a very popular
I
franchise.
wouldn't
for
be
better or for
playing
worse.
any Sonic games.
You would. You'd want to see what comes next. You'd just be like, oh my god, what's next? What
Wait
will
till
they
you
come
see
up
the
with?
bees.
Eventually, we do have to sell cereal boxes that it's just a bee theory on it, right? With a little pup instead of that
Can we
Cheerios
please?
bee.
Yeah, we had the Honey Nut Cheerios one with Sonic Adventure DX Sonic, but obviously we can't sell that. because we
Sonic
don't own that.
Adventure D's nuts.
It's Pup's avatar, but in a bee outfit.
Actually, we've already
Suris-
we kind of did that, didn't
Sure, whenever I talk about DX on my channel, can I just steal that for the title of the
Go
video?
ahead, take it.
Thank you.
It wouldn't be the first random ass quip of mine you've taken for your channel.
That's true.
It's okay.
Very true. I
The big
usually
after
credit you
credits-
though.
we? The big after credits reveal needs to be cucky. And they
Yeah.
ask what his name is, and then they burst into a fit of laughter, and then it ends.
What's your name? Oh, my name is Boom.
No, wait, because Sonic always gives everyone names like Donut Lord and stuff. Sonic basically goes to a bird's nest and sees Cucky there, and someone's fucking his wife, and he's like, ha, Cucky.
I'm sure that's gonna be in the movie, man.
He's like, "What's your name?" He's like, "My name's Clucky," and he's like,
No,
"I'm gonna
it's
call
not.
you Cucky. I'm gonna call you Cucky. You definitely look like a Cucky."
My name's Clucky. No, it isn't.
That
My
does
name's
sound like
Clucky,
a
my
name.
wife left me. Ha,
That does sound like a name old school American Sonic would name a little dude.
Like, I don't know if anybody else has seen the Sword Art Online Abridged.
I
Which is
have.
like the only good thing that's come out of the Sword Art Online franchise.
Nuts.
Bees.
Like I told you, my name isn't Balls Deep 69. It's Klein. No, it
No,
isn't.
it's not. Wayne, you may wonder if everybody else has seen that show, but you forgot one important factor.
No.
They have bigger numbers than you.
Aha! I understand that because it's a reference to a thing I've seen. That makes it funny.
Speaking of,
I'm sorry, it's
references to
been a
things
long
we
week.
already like. Yeah, so I had to go drop a Suris while I ended with the Eggman Robot stuff there. So let's
Did you
get back
shit?
to the. Oh yeah, very quickly and thoroughly. That's how
there
you
a
do it.
cat?
Then you
Suris.
Caterpillar
didn't do
inside
it like I do it.
Was there a caterpillar inside your turd?
I'm not playing this whatever weird game. I ain't
No, what
walking
you gotta
down
do
the
is you gotta
path
pick
with
it
you.
up and then like scratch away at it, and you might find
So
a
we're
caterpillar
gonna-
surprise.
So anyway,
Yeah,
we're
Anyways,
just gonna move
Sonic
right on.
trailer.
He's way too obsessed with insects. It makes me uncomfortable. So let's.
Hey.
Look, this is Pup right now. And Nick just came.
Did he?
That's not what I meant.
That fucking delivery.
That's my secret. I'm always. Oh wait, no. What was I saying about clumming? Yeah, I'm clumming.
There's an infinite supply of
You're
milk milk
always
here.
clumming.
Wow.
No! Yeah, that's like 2 ways you have ruined the image of my son this week.
I don't care. I adopted him way back when he first came out. Y'all just have to deal with it.
I'll strangle him.
Nick, are you trying to tell us that you were born in the Klonoa, molded by it?
Wahoo! I was born in the Phantom. I don't know. I can't even come up with a good joke there.
So what's another clip we want to analyze from the Sonic trailer?
What else we want to look? The shit out of Hupo.
I mean, so I will say this. For some reason, Sonic Twitter was very, very excited seeing this scene. Not this particular, like, there was a version of this scene right here where Knuckles slams his fist together because the lighting was updated from the last one.
I need to scratch my grounder.
That's why I can never show my family this show.
There was a time okay, so real talk. I walked into my local card shop, and a dude, a friend of mine, comes up, and he's just like, "So, I was watching Sunset City." I already knew that this was not going to end well. He's like, "I can handle most of your stuff. I can only handle about 10 minutes of that." And I'm like, that is saying something.
I get that a lot from some of my subscribers. I do that. I get that too.
Just a thought. Do you think we'll see another evolution of Robotnik by the end of this one?
To what?
So.
Well, like at the end of like Sonic 1, obviously he gets his moustache and bald head. Maybe at the end of this one he gets fat, or he gets his signature Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog butt crack, or like, I don't know, like...
Yeah, maybe he just spills his freaking coffee on a machine that molts him with an egg or some stupid shit some hack wrote.
I wanted to get the Patrick Star head shape.
Yeah. I think that is my favorite design for Robotnik, though, because he's just so repulsive, but oddly alluring as well. You know, like
he got his diploma.
It's a promotion, idiot.
It's one of those. It is a design I did not like as a kid. I've definitely come to enjoy that version of Robotnik. Looking back on that, now that I'm not so like, oh my god, it's not from the games. It's really funny on its own turn.
I especially like it for the meme material.
He's got like this little bratwurst nose, and he's a big fat sack of crap, isn't he? I love it. But it's like, it's so oddly arousing as well.
You know how confusing it was as a kid to see him not look like he looks, but then he looks like that on the box art of fucking Sonic Spinball.
Yep.
Yeah. Of the Game Gear version, it was a nightmare. It was a fucking nightmare, man.
And in Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, right?
Yeah, Mean Bean Machine too. But at least Mean Bean Machine was like, they were like, how do we sell Puyo Puyo?
Yeah, legitimately, like that for me was the best version of Dr. Robotnik.
My favorite is still Sonic Adventure, but I'm willing to admit that's mostly just because that was my introduction to the character. That's my favorite voice. That's my favorite design. I love that version of Eggman, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog design.
Oh, Cecil's given me some amazing news. He works at a McDonald's, and I think he's confirmed. Like, I can put up, when they're done using it, some Sonic 2 promo stuff. I have so much fast food garbage up on my walls. I genuinely love it. I'm not kidding. I'm so excited. Thank you, Cecil. I've got a giant Ninja Turtles Pizza Hut poster on my door that's jizzed with green ranch. It's amazing.
Oh,
that was
why are you this way?
Those were some words that were uttered. There were some phrases that were said.
I genuinely have just about every bit of the 1998 Taco Bell Godzilla promo stuff. I'm not kidding.
I believe you, man. I will say the one thing I'm a little disappointed about, because I thought that I saw something a few weeks ago that kind of confirmed this was going to happen, and I guess with the McDonald's confirmation, it's just not. But I thought we were getting the one fast food chain crossover with Sonic the Hedgehog that I've been waiting for years.
Yeah, me too. I know what you're talking about.
Because I thought they said on Twitter that there was some little tease about
it was, no, you're talking about the Sonic restaurant tweeted Hedgehog's welcome, and I thought the same thing too, because I'd heard rumors. I don't know where I heard them. There had to be some sort of lawsuit between Sega and the Sonic restaurant, and that's why you never saw them correlate, even though it makes the most sense in the world.
Because they sell chili dogs and onion rings and blue slushies.
they're going out of their way to not do it for the sheer irony. They'll do fucking Hooters before they do Sonic. Wait a minute, they did, didn't they? They did do Hooters.
They did do Hooters. You're not kidding.
Wait,
That's
what?
awesome. I hope
They
I
should
missed that.
though. It was just. I'm sorry, but like it really should. That restaurant should be the Fruity Pebbles of the Sonic franchise. I don't care, man. It's like, that's all right. That's not a 1-for-1, obviously. I'm just saying the Flintstones are known for food products. They should be doing the same there.
We're doing a good job at analyzing this trailer, by the way, guys.
We're doing a great.
great.
We're doing Sunset City is what we're doing here.
Hey, people know what they
I
got
mean, to be
into.
fair, it's just that you got to fill up this entire podcast with a 30-second fucking trailer. So,
Look, bluntly though,
Don't give
it's all
away
like-
the secrets.
It's all just like, hey, it's the thing I know from the game. It's the thing. Did you see that thing? I know the thing. Do you know the thing? Buddy, I sure do know the thing.
well, what about
These
the
are some-
thing?
These are some good member berries.
They are.
Yeah. I was gonna say
I
that's gonna
remember.
be in the that's gonna be in Happy Meal as member berries.
Remember Sonic 2?
Hey, you
You remember Sonic 3? Always fantastic.
Oh, we got Death Egg Robot. You love the Death Egg Robot.
You remember? We remember.
Look, everybody, it's Takeshi Iizuka in the chemical plant.
The member berries are old enough now that they could be member berries themselves.
Right?
Remember the member berries?
I remember
You know what the ultimate, the ultimate
Dude, you guys
member
do
berry.
so good. Your Trey and Matt impressions are alarmingly good.
For
Oh
real
my
though,
God.
like the Sonic Frontiers trailer had member berries to back when Sonic had original levels. That
All right.
weren't Green Hill and Chemical Plant.
All right. I mean, I know we talk shit, but that was one thing I did compliment Sonic Colors for. And I know it's been like, Jesus, 10 years since that game. I really did
What
love.
are you talking about? Sonic Colors is a new game that came out last September. It's a mainline game. It's a new release.
Oh, God.
This will tide you over to the next one.
Where's the fucking Origins collection?
Oh,
You know-
yes, that
But that will
Right.
also
Where
be
the
a
fuck
new.
is that?
That will also
Yeah.
be a new Sonic the Hedgehog game that will tide you over till the next one.
It is
ready
really
for the new
weird.
Sonic game.
Yeah.
The-
I mean, I know we talked about it like last week, but it's very weird that we just don't have anything. What did you do in our chat, Pup? Oh my God.
I wanted to make a point, okay?
Oh my
God.
fucking
Oh no!
God.
I had the chat like minimized.
I've been seeing it, and I've been quietly appreciaing.
That
These animators had a good thing going on here. They had a good gig.
Dude, I'm so distracted. I'm so excited by Cecil's news that I can get like goofy Sonic. I'm just gonna analyze the crap out of all that stuff when it gets over. Oh, I'm excited.
You don't see stuff like this in Sonic anymore.
Oh, I wonder why.
And I want them to give that to Jim Carrey for that to be the next evolution.
Do you
Um,
want Jim Carrey's inflatable ass?
Yeah,
Might
I
I-
want him to have like a prosthetic ass
Might I suggest not?
We're just not. We're
with
just
like a butt crack
unironically,
that can show through a metal
Eggman's-
harness.
Eggman's theme from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog fucks.
Did you notice though
you
that?
put
And
that
I
in the
don't know. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but Robotnik's theme in the first Sonic movie is actually pretty similar to the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Robotnik theme, and some theorize that maybe Junkie XL took a little bit of inspiration from that.
That was
I don't think so.
Wait, that was Junkie XL?
It was, which
Was
is
it really?
interesting because
I don't
I
remember
think
a
this-
single piece of music from that movie.
yeah, the Sonic movie soundtrack is just kind of okay, but it's like it's weird to me because like the Justice League soundtrack fucks. So
I
it's
was
like, can we
gonna-
get
See,
that
my go-
Junkie?
My go-to was Mad Max Fury Road. Like the score to that film is incredible. Like,
Yeah, I want more of that Junkie XL.
yeah.
So, I will say this: if any of us want the Happy Meal toy? I say yes. I want
Yes.
Happy
Oh,
Meal
I'm-
toys.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm
I
gonna
would like
go.
to have it.
I've got a McDonald's near my work. I'll go. I'll be that guy, grown ass man, asking for some Sonic toys.
Just like
Can you supply me?
it's like, hey guys,
Can you be my dealer?
I need my.
You got
fix.
any? You
What
got
do you-
any of those?
Got any of that
toys?
speed?
what are you
You got any?
buying?
Guys, I want to say, I never had this as a child, but I'm so happy that in my life as a grown ass man, I can sit around in a room with another grown ass man, unironically wanting Sonic the Hedgehog Happy Meal toys.
Yep.
I'm just happy to know all of you. It's just real. Jesus Christ, pup.
Nipples.
Is that Super
Nipples to the
Robotnik. Those are the
enchilada.
emeralds. And
Oh no! I forgot about that one.
There's a reason why this one is my favorite, and like,
I'm sorry,
he shows
everybody.
me that my weight doesn't matter. I can still be sexy.
I think he just relished in himself, and I think he had no shame, and I unironically appreciate about that. Like, come on, slay it, queen.
Yeah, he worked with what he had, and I like
my
that.
God.
You know?
I need that collection.
We are talking about a lot of images. The audience is just not looking at either because they're
no, they're
audio
looking
only
at
or
it
because we're
now.
not showing.
Oh
no.
You gotta show all of them.
No.
You can't just show robot nipples.
All right, hey,
Robot nipple. Robot nips.
Okay, guys, for real though.
Bad nips.
Bad nips.
It's not me.
Not his death eggs.
Pull up the Pharaoh one.
Boys, no, for God's sakes.
Is that what he calls his balls? Is the death eggs?
Behold my death egg
And
robots.
his death eggs.
Behold my floating masterpiece, the egg carrier.
Why?
All right.
Man, nice trailer. That was a fun trailer.
It's a good.
Hi, Memby.
I remember.
Anyway, Nick, you wanted to say something?
I wanted to get us back on track finally because we do actually have to get to our super chats before Suris pieces out here.
We've also been going for over an hour and a half already.
This has been one of
barely
the
talked
most
about the trailer.
fun podcasts.
This is some of the most fun I've had on Sunset City. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys are ridiculous, and I love you. But for real though, do you guys have any like final thoughts? I guess.
Just look back at the screen and see Robotnik.
I know. Yeah.
His chunky nipples.
Damn it.
Miranda, why are you
Please
watching this
get-
in a church? Don't you? I'm tired of people yelling at us about this show. Like it's
Suris.
episode 44. Sort it out.
I guess it's a good
Seriously,
thing you didn't
that's
put on the
like,
Pharaoh one.
That's
Please
like
get
a.
Robotnik in the bikini up as
No,
well.
That's like
I'm
complaining
putting
to the
up the-
car company
Put
that
the
you got
Pharaoh one
injured in a car accident when you didn't put your seatbelt on. Yeah, buckle the fuck up and know what podcast you're turning into.
It's like, you're the one that still comes at you fucking pervert. You know?
Oh my god.
You see that one awful picture of Sonic with his bare feet, and he's like, "You may ignore my messages now, but remember who made you come."
There he is. He's just sidling up next to Nick there.
Yeah.
And Nick is literally getting smacked by his ass cheek.
Said you weren't even
right
halfway through the
away.
trailer? No, we finished the trailer. The trailer's done.
There's nothing. It was a 30-second trailer. There's not
We
much
did
more to grab
not-
onto.
Get to the very last bit that we actually did want to talk about, and that was the face-off with Knuckles and Sonic.
Hold on. Oh, actually, hold on. I have to make Wayne hard real quick. There we are. Look, he's in a temple. He's in a temple, Wayne. Look.
Oh.
No, but the thing I'm thinking is when he's running through that temple with the daggers and shit coming at him, I want to see Tails actually get hit by them. Because it would be
just
like in the
rings
games.
pop out.
It would be like in the games, because like Tails was always getting hit by shit in the games, while Sonic would speed off. Like, do that, but actually have like blood in it, maybe.
And he flies in when he stops. Tails flies in from the top.
Do you just want Sonic the Hedgehog?
There needs to be a scene where he gets just stabbed. Right, the spikes come up. They stab him, like violently murdering the fox. And there's this big dramatic scene of Sonic in shock, crying over his
And
dead.
then Tails just flies in the
I
background.
want like in the credits, his name is changed to Miles Liability Prower.
I'm just asking question, Pup. Honestly, are you trying to get Sonic the Hedgehog as interpreted by the writers of Happy Tree Friends?
Yeah, I want
Because you already did. It's called Sonic Colors.
Yes, they should do that. They should get Pontiac and Graf to write this. That'd be great. No, but like what they could do is have that violent murder scene and stuff. And Sonic turns around and sees Tails like, "Oh my god, you can fly!"
I'm gonna say this about Pontiac and Graf. Like after everything they dealt with the Sonic fan base, I feel like they could probably go back to Happy Tree Friends and make the most powerful episode they've ever made of that fucking show.
I mean, I've said myself.
Just put
I
out all the
think-
hatred of the Sonic fan base into that.
I've said myself, I don't think the problem is Pontac and Graph. I think it's the
No.
restrictions that Sega put them under, because when you see some of their other stuff, they can do it. And like, also,
Yeah.
their writing on the Sonic Boom games was 1,000,000 times better than it was
And-
on the main line.
And if we've learned anything from the IDW comics, it's just the level of restrictions that Sega has on these properties and what they can actually do with them. I don't think it was their fault, and they can be funny, and it's like maybe we were perhaps I was too harsh on them.
Perhaps I was too harsh on you.
All right. So I am, for this movie, I'm genuinely excited that they are putting, again, with the second trailer, they're focusing up on poor identifying Sonic identifiers, I guess. Like they're focusing up on the brand itself and the source material, and that makes me incredibly happy. And I'm hoping this means that they are going to be focusing up more on even more like Sonic World stuff, not just in this movie, but the one going forward. Do you think that owl stuff is going to be in Sonic's home planet, or is it going to be on Earth?
I think that's going to be on Knuckles' planet, because we already know that it's oh god, I am so sorry. We already saw in the first movie Sonic establishes that all advanced races like use the rings to travel between worlds, and we know that Long Claw probably took Sonic to South Island as a means to like protect him or shelter him. So I think it's entirely possible the owls originally, or they originated, or they're kind of like the Chozo, where they just sort of like make base, hey, Metroid reference, wherever they just kind of land. And so I think that'll be in Knuckles' place.
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys have any other final thoughts? Like, you guys just hyped for the movie, or?
I'm personally stoked. I was already excited about a completely different subject we were originally going to cover today, and then as soon as I saw this trailer, I was just like, no, I have to talk about this.
I could give or take. I don't really care about Sonic, to be honest.
Welcome to the Sonic the Hedgehog podcast. This is like the Seinfeld of Sonic podcasts.
And what's the deal with rings? They come out of bee butts, right?
Oh my god.
I'm excited to see some of the stuff hit the big screen. I don't think we're going to get everything. I do like the idea of a Mecha Sonic being on the big screen. I always imagined him just like that design from Sonic and Knuckles, but with like the animation of like the Transformers, like that really janky kind of look. I don't know. I just think that'd be really neat. But I'm hoping we get Metal Sonic, and I'm hoping, I'd imagine he's going to be, or Shadow's going to be movie 3. But I certainly wouldn't hate the idea that Pup has about 3 Sonics. That'd be awesome. Oh my god, Pup, no.
Come on, buddy, you're better than this. Well, you're not, but you could be.
I believe in you. You guys want to get to super chats?
Let's do some
yeah,
super
let's
chats,
go ahead.
shall we?
Yeah, Pup, you want to start us off?
Okay, let me scroll up through
Past all of the past the
a lot of
Robotniks.
nice, a lot of nice Robotnik pictures. Let's see. That's 2021. That's today. Oh my god. Okay, so way past Cool Kid sends $1.99 and says, "Holy crap, that trailer!"
And as
Yeah,
we
thank you.
occasionally said this last hour and a half, we agree. Next
to shed.
is our Paul Jamal.
No,
Our pal Jamal.
Our Paul.
Who's just preaching the truth. Klonoa rules, Nick. Have a B theory day, guys.
hell yeah.
Thanks,
I
Jamal.
love Jamal.
He's the best, man.
Gilly's just sitting there like, oh my god, this meme is so stupid. Please make it stop. The real
All
answer
right.
is it won't. Next one we have is from Sunny with 5 Canadian mistakes Pup has made in his life. Movie Nux tricked into doing NFTs, something Zavok.
I hate that that's actually not a meme and factual. Because, Idris Elba did buy a Love is Love NFT.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He probably thought he was doing something really nice, and then, like, oof.
It's fascinating to me how many people in that, although I guess they're probably not as chronically online as a lot of us are, but just don't know like what NFTs are.
At the
And
same
just
time, I'm
don't
not
get
going to
it.
go to bat for some millionaire celebrity I'm never ever going to meet in my entire life.
That's fair. That
your
is fair.
Your pal Jamal or your sugar daddy Jamal, probably sugar daddy at this point. Good point, Webster.
there's only so many times you can drop $2 and $5 on Sunset City before you've basically paid for a few power bills.
All right, Wayne, your turn.
All right. Sorry, let me get caught up. I got a little distracted with something.
For fuck's sake, Wallace.
Hey, listen. You know what? Oh no, I saw the previous image. Oh, I went too far back. I don't like this.
You've been a tombstone
God.
before, and you will be again.
Oh, all right. So Sony with $5 Canadian. No, we did that one. We did that one. I'm sorry.
Idiots.
Your mom. Killian McMurphy. Killian McMurphy with $5. The year is 2022. You're Ken Penders. You see movie Knuckles. Are you mad, erect, or indifferent?
Yes.
I imagine he's going to be I'm going to
gonna
be
fuck.
interested to see what he tweets when that movie finally drops. I'll tell you that much.
So I'm gonna.
I cared
shouldn't
until
be
he had
doing
Laura
this.
Sue NFTs.
I should not be doing this, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of a doubt. That I don't think that he loses his shit over literally everything that's done with Knuckles, and I think he's self-aware enough to know that, like, that particular depiction of the Echidna tribe stems much more from Sonic Adventure and not necessarily anything he worked on. I should not be giving him the benefit of a doubt. He doesn't deserve it, but I like to think it's not going to affect him much.
We'll see a passive-aggressive comment probably, but I think that's about it.
Yeah. It's only going to make any kind of traction because the Sonic fans do that for him.
It's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, he's only going to say something if they get it out of him.
If we all just ignored the guy, he would be literally nothing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
Okay,
for
he'd be
ma-
a father, but, like, you know, still.
Unfortunately, for a lot of Sonic fans, Sonic is a huge hyperfixation, and as a result, any interaction can get deeply personal. And
hence
then
why
we're
the
here.
only porn I can look at is Sonic related. Oh.
Yep. Something, insert Mobius Unleashed joke here you've heard 1,000 times.
Heh, heh, heh. Is it
All
Gilligan's
right.
turn?
all right, who's next?
Gilly, do you want to read any of these?
Sure. Let me see. I gotta make sure I found. Okay, there we
You've
are.
got Aiden F as posted in 1720.
Aiden F. Sent $5 and said, "Love the new trailer. Ken the Penders said that Tails is a secretary. Secretary. Tails is a secretary in his eyes. The best takes as usual. Nick and Sarah's milk." Excuse me.
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
This was a good one for him to read.
I gotta go.
Question, Gillifer. Would you say that things have gotten worse since the last time you were here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Here's the problem. We found our footing. The problem is our footing is deep in the gutter and sewage system.
Sonic Colors. 3D Sonic finally finds its footing. All right, so that Jordo sends 569. Funny fuck number.
Nice.
How the hell did we go from that very first god-awful Sonic movie trailer and wind up with the coolest trailers for Sonic Movie 2? It looks so cool.
I don't know. I agree completely, Jordo. It is a miracle that we had such a huge turnaround from what we thought we were going to get, which was something we've seen time and again for movies trying to adapt a franchise. Goodness knows I know that from my sweet darling Ninja Turtles. So,
I did say we are stuck in the sewer system.
yep. So I don't know. We somehow managed to sneak our way into the good timeline, especially this week. Holy crap! This week, so many Raptors.
Come on in, Jim. You're up. Black Yakuzu.
Who'd you call him? What'd you call me?
I called you Jim. Come on, read.
They call
Why
him,
Jim?
They call him Smiling
Why?
Jim.
I sometimes like to call people by names that aren't their own so people never get too attached.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, Black Yakuza 94 sent us $5. Now the Sonic thing to happen is for the second movie to do worse commercially and critically than the first. Yeah, I guess that's something we didn't talk about, but that is sometimes a problem for these franchises, is diminishing returns. Let's talk about that real quick, because we are excited within our own Sonic community here. Speaking honestly, though, because that one did manage to skirt in right before the pandemic hit. We are still kind of in a pandemic, we definitely are, but box office numbers all around outside of Spider-Man have not been fantastic. Do you guys think this movie's going to do okay?
All we need is for Warner Brothers to release a Birds of Prey movie, and then it will do fine.
Oh
my
no!
God.
Holy shit! I literally forgot that movie existed.
Sorry, go on.
I like to think that it'll do okay. I've been seeing like a lot of people outside of the Sonic circles that have been talking about the movie, like ever since that first trailer dropped. A lot of people that don't ever talk about Sonic, they were just like, "Yo, Idris Elba is Knuckles, hell yeah!" And I'm just like, "All right." So it's like it's got some appeal to people who aren't normally part of this circle, whether or not they'll actually, dish out the money to go to a theater. I can't say for certain. I'm hoping it does okay.
I think if so, it will probably be the kid audience that keeps it alive. But like my worrying thing is like, the first one was obviously quite a big surprise because people really liked it and everything. And I get the feeling that the second one has every chance of being better. I don't think it will be as, successful, because I think, Sonic 1 was kind of a lightning in a bottle kind of thing. And it's like that lightning doesn't usually strike twice.
I think, though, so the first Sonic movie did well despite everybody's expectations. From the trailers of this one, it looks like it's going to be giving most everybody what they want. It's going to be giving people a shit ton of nostalgia. It's going to be giving people what looks to be a pretty good and dynamic story, even if it is just a retelling of Robotnik tricked Knuckles shenanigans happens.
It looks like it'll be thrilling for like kids as well.
Yeah, like it's going to have like rival battles. Dude, kids fucking love rival battles.
So do I.
Grown-ass men love them. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's just a thing that is ubiquitous for people. Like, we love seeing rivals dish it out. Think about how many times playground conversations happened about Vegeta and Goku, or Yugi versus Kaiba, or any of that shit. Like, these kinds of conversations are pretty fucking normal, and the last movie did not get to ride itself on that kind of hype. This movie does. The last Sonic movie did not have a lot of hype going into it.
And it definitely has a lot more marketing behind it.
Yeah.
Basically, if you're a parent and you don't take your kid to see Sonic 2, you're an abusive parent and your kid will resent you.
Okay. So, the only other thing I was going to say, too, is terms of, and I said this back when the first movie was out, compare the marketing to what it was back then. I'm not just talking about trailers, too, because, like, I'm excited about, like, all this.
Oh, shit, we have toys this time.
Yes. So we got toys this time. Jax is making actual toys. We're getting a McDonald's tie-in. We're not getting fucking Jack in the Box mini tacos and
Little Sonic loves tiny tacos
and tiny fucking Jesus. And like promotions with like Mexican candy that you find at Walmart. Literally that's what they had for like the tie-in pastry shit. Like there was just like, have you guys ever seen that stuff? Like that Mexican bakery thing?
No.
I think you made quite a big deal of it in your video, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I was like, they're just picking like, it just looks like what they can afford for marketing. That's what they did for the cross promotion stuff. And it looks like going into this one, like, yeah, they're going to go all in. So I think hopefully this has a much better chance to succeed. Because yeah, they're very marketable characters. We've known that forever at this point. And we don't have to worry about them, quickly redesigning everything. And then shoving the movie back. They're not doing any of this shit this time. So I'm hoping it does better. The only thing I'm still worried about is just how many people are still willing to go to theaters. I know Spider-Man has proved that, but Spider-Man and Sonic ain't.
Not to mention, Spider-Man had quite a hype machine of having all the old Spider-Men in it as well, and the old villains. Sonic 2 is not going to have anything like that going on, unless Roger Craig Smith, Jaleel White, and Jason Griffith are in it. But again, they don't hold the same weight.
But
as,
they
like,
do
Tobey
have
Maguire.
Knuckles coming in.
See, I think a difference there is that Spider-Man is not just a household name.
Yeah, he's literally a pop culture.
Yeah, and
He's
he
embedded,
has he has a legacy not only in pop culture but specifically film, and
Yeah.
Sonic does not have that. Sonic,
Spider-Man doesn't need to make a case.
yeah,
You know, people
Like-
will always be willing to see Spider-Man.
you ask random people, they'll know what like Green Goblin or Doctor Octopus or Harry Osborn are. They'll know Gwen Stacy. They're not going to know what the fuck a Mecha Sonic is.
Well, hang on though. Before the Spider-Man movies dropped, did anybody who's like part of like the mainstream audience actually know any of those characters outside of Spider-Man? Because I would argue
Yes.
even Green Goblin, even
I-
Green Goblin.
Absolutely, they did.
I would say
No,
I would
not
say-
really.
I would
Not
say
really.
more. I would say a little bit more than what most people know about Sonic. But I do think that I do think you have a point, Nick. Is that it still wasn't like Green Goblin was not a household name.
No,
I
I
think
would
the
say
only-
before Spider-Man 1 dropped in 2002, I would say your most popular characters would have been Spider-Man and Venom. Because during the 90s, Marvel was nearly bankrupt. That's why we have this mess with the movies today. Like, yeah, they might be household names, but movies like this have every possibility to make the extended part of this franchise more wide known and mainstream. Because everyone knows Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. We know that stuff. Obviously, we know Robotnik or Eggman, but yeah, there is a large chunk of that audience that still doesn't even know he's called Eggman, I'd say.
It's also worth noting that like a lot of like I'm imagining a lot of dads that are watching the Super Bowl are going to be like, it's not even just that they recognize Sonic and Tails, they recognize the title Sonic 2.
Yep.
I see it all the time in my store if I'm playing Sonic music, which I do often. Like it's the dads, or sometimes the moms, or sometimes anybody in between. They're just like, oh my god, this is Sonic, and it'll just take Green Hill Zone or Emerald Hill Zone or like just some other recognizable piece of music. They know Sonic and they remember him fondly.
I think
Yeah.
there was no way they were going to call this film anything other than Sonic 2 either. Like, they weren't going to call it like Sonic and the Legend of the Chaos Emerald or something.
Sonic
like,
2 and Knuckles. I should have called it Sonic 2 and Knuckles.
I mean, it is called Sonic versus Knuckles in Japan.
that's a way better name still, in my opinion.
Of course, of course.
You mean
Yeah, I
Sega
don't think
has different ways of approaching Sonic in America and Japan? We've never seen that before.
It's just the bravery of putting Knuckles in the title. Like, he can sell the tickets, you know? Like, I like that.
Both games or the movies should have different film scores in each region.
Nah, they can do that when they do Sonic DVD or Sonic
yeah.
Blu-ray. That's
So
the
I-
first straight to DVD one should literally be called Sonic DVD.
God damn it. They are making a fan. Somebody's making a fan game called Sonic DVD as a follow-up to Sonic CD.
Oh wait, but we do have more super chats to get through.
We do have to. Yeah, I was gonna say let's get back to it here. Suris, it's your turn.
Okay, let me go ahead and
It's
pull
our
up-
NFT auction winner.
Oh my god, there's so much Eggman ass.
Just scroll through it, buddy.
Yeah, just scroll through it.
Just wade through
Why is
Robotnik's.
I never
ass.
saw the shower scene.
What I want to know is, why does his butt crack show through his metal harness, yet it doesn't show when he's literally naked?
I'm just gonna read from the glorious NFT winner Ledric. Even though Smacko is still doing an illegal, thank you very much for your 50. I don't even know what to call this at this point. Mistakes I've made in my life.
50 Tails coin.
50 Tails coins. NF Tails. Let's go. Klonoa hype. Man, if only there was a content creator among us that has made informative and entertaining videos on the series, including the handhelds. That would be pretty wizard, as the cool kids say.
Yeah. Oh my god, they would say that. They would specifically say wizard.
No, Wayne, you've got one fan. That's awesome.
Damn.
Well, he's a high spending fan, so
Thank you, Letterick.
yeah.
You literally help keep my channel alive.
Gilly, you want to take Sonic bots?
Sure, a Sonic bot with $10 says, all we're missing from the trailer is a Silver Sonic, Metal Sonic confirmation. Absolutely.
I agree, and I hope we don't get it in the trailer. I hope he's in the movie, and I hope we
I'm
see
going to
it there.
still bet on after credits.
Fair. I
what
don't
it-
care where. I'd just like to see a movie version of that beautiful robot. What is going on, sirs? Is that you?
Yeah, my mom decided to come over and drop something off, and Growlithe is just having a heyday. with it.
I was gonna say I was gonna blame Pup next because he's a dog. That's not
God,
good.
It's
fucking-
not actually a dog, you fucking furries.
Tell Growlithe that they're a good doggo.
I will tell Growlithe she's a good doggo when she starts being a good dog. I'm kidding.
Tell
She's
Growlithe I
not.
want to clap her cheeks.
Growlithe is always good.
Wait,
What the fuck?
I think that was maybe an inch too far, and you don't have
Oh,
that many
shit.
inches to start with.
Really?
No, you know what? Like I want to. My brain went fuck because my head went bestiality, but it's not bestiality.
Also, dude, Suris, I'll have you know I've got many millimeters. Okay, so like,
As I am very confident that you do.
I've
now-
got a sturdy 8mm dick. Right. So, anyways,
It's not. I think sturdy and flaccid are two very different concepts, and you need to learn the difference.
Okay, so anyways, Brain
Anyway.
Sanchez sends $9.99 and says, Nick, for April Fools, do a Game Apologist vid, but label it B Apologist with Pup as the host. He'll talk about B theory and its merits and cite Flynn's podcast, its name, in Brain Dead Charmy as evidence. I like that idea because I can also use it as an opportunity for self-promotion.
No. Chris Linux sends us $5. Have a great day, guys. I never played Clone Noah, but I can't wait to play it. He definitely looks like he belongs in the Sonic universe.
Just gonna straight up say, like, you should definitely think about that idea.
So, Suris, it's your turn.
I feel like that's at this point that's not exactly a position I like being in anymore. Anyways, Chris Lennox.
Wait,
no,
did we-
for
if
fuck's
we-
sake.
Like, well, I'll take this one because I was skipped anyway.
Yeah.
But Lisa McQueen, Lisa McQueen, I don't see I don't see
Are we
like how
sure
much they
chat
donated.
That's not a super chat.
Who's Lisa McQueen then? Is
Wait,
that
what?
Lightning McQueen's sister?
Wait, what? If it's not a super chat,
What is this? It's just a
Yeah.
half Sonic 3 movie concept truck.
Oh, did you? I know what happened. Pup was copy pasting and went too far with the copy.
So that puts you on T speed.
It puts us in a
Okay.
for fuck's sake, Pup. There we go.
Well, shout
so-
out to Lisa McQueen for being a crazy cat.
Lisa, T-Speed. T-Speed with $5. What Sonic game were you Stockholm syndromed into thinking was good? Mine was the storybook games. Most recently, mine was Sonic 1.
if you grew up,
Whoa!
if you grew up like I was, like trying to be a Sega baby, I did thankfully have a lot of Nintendo in my life as well. But if you had made the brilliant decision as a child to say, hey, you know what? I think I'd like a Sega Saturn over the Nintendo 64 or PlayStation. You had no choice but to kind of Stockholm Syndrome yourself with some Sonic content. So, Sonic R for me.
And you
I
feel
would
the
say-
sunshine.
I don't get Stockholm syndromed into liking Sonic games. If I like it, it's good. So, yeah. Anyways, I really like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. I think it's pretty good. And I don't get the hate. But yeah. Anyways,
I don't think there's a game I could honestly say I was Stockholm Syndrome into liking. I think to an extent, maybe Shadow the Hedgehog. Like when I played it growing up, I really enjoyed it. It was in retrospect that I learned to not like it. But like most every other Sonic game, I think I actually I still enjoy them today without much issue. The only game I can ever there is one game, but it's not a Sonic game. Was Mario is Missing on the Super Nintendo. I Stockholm Syndrome myself into liking
is that
one.
not the porn game?
No. What?
What?
The fuck?
I don't think there is one, Pup.
Is Mario is Missing not that porn game? That it's like a flash game. You play as Princess Peach.
No.
Let me Google this.
You know, I'm actually I feel a little relief in that I have no idea what you're talking about, and that means there's some level of me that's
So
still.
yeah, there is a porn game of the same title. Okay, right.
Yeah.
That's it.
I see what you're saying. Wait, part of you still isn't ruined yet. Gilly, do you have any Stockholm Syndrome Sonic games in your life? Because I know you, and I know you just, if you didn't like it, you just said fuck it and kind of pieced out.
Yeah, but you know what? Sonic Spinball.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sonic Spinball, because that my kid brain was like, this is I like Sonic, I'm supposed to play this, and I'm like, I wanted to be like, I like it, it's a fun game. It wasn't a fun game.
Seriously, in that Sonic 3 Knuckles video you cameoed in for me, you did say, like, I think I was just lying to myself about liking Sonic 1.
Oh yeah, see, so it tracked. So that's so I had a history of this.
I think a lot of kids do, though. Like, there's a long time in my life where I was like, oh, I must be playing the game wrong when I was playing. That's why I loved Angry Video Game Nerd as much as I did, because I played Ninja Turtles. I was like, I just must be bad at video games. And then he was like, no, this sucks. And it's okay to say this. It was so relieving for me. I was like, okay, cool. Some video games were just kind of shitty, and it's okay to say that.
Yep. That was one of those things that, like, the idea that there were just bad games was not something that I'd really grappled with as a kid. Like, I was not good at media analysis when I was a kid. I was just like, I would read a book and I would go, okay, eventually it'll get good. Right?
I joke a little bit about Sonic 1. I haven't really Stockholm syndrome myself into liking that one. I'll get further into that very soon. I actually think it's a decent game. I don't think it's bad.
It is a decent game, that's why.
I mean, it's got a pretty piss poor balance of speed and platform.
What I will say is it's definitely a video game.
It was good for its time, but I think like time has not been as kind to it as I think a lot of Sonic fans would make out.
Well, yeah, no, it's definitely got its problems, and I think a big part of it is that they did not know how to take advantage of like what was special about Sonic back in the day.
That's the thing. I feel like if your level design actively works against your gameplay mechanic, then that's quite a big problem.
Well, that's my thing, is it wasn't really established as a game mechanic yet. That was the issue. And again, I've got a video coming out for this, so I'll elaborate then. But what I say in that video, and I guess I'll end this point on it, is that there's if it was a bad game, the franchise would have died there. There's a reason it kicked things off.
That's true.
Yeah.
But the bar was like lower.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like you're like, well, for its time, but like Mario 3 came out before that game.
Yeah, but that's why it was so special. I saw this tweet the other day.
Well, Super Mario World had also come out before it.
Well, that's what I was going to get at, because somebody was just like, hey, you have to pick one and you can only pick one. It was like Super Mario World or Sonic 1. And everyone was saying Super Mario World. It is a better game. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. But I
play
said,
Sonic.
well, here's what I said in that. It was like, look, I made this choice in 1991, and that was Sonic. Because I had 3 other Mario games I had played to death up to that point, and this looked like baby trash. I didn't want more of the same stuff. I'm glad I went back and finally played it as a kid, but I wanted something new, and I wanted something daring. And yeah, I'm sorry they didn't get everything perfected the first time around, but like compared to the other platformers out during the day, that's a fucking impressive game, and it's amazing that it still holds up just fine.
That's the fucked up thing, is that they did get it right the first time around, and then they didn't finish it. They didn't keep doing the thing they got right in the rest of Sonic 1.
You can see a lot of like,
that's a good point.
They did Green Hill Zone, that was the thing to do, and then the rest of the game, they're like, fuck it!
Yeah, but
that's to be fair, counterpoint to what I think Wallace...
Mommy and Daddy are fighting.
A counterpoint to...
Let me finish my fucking point. Game design is not one level by level by level by level. It's a widespread thing. Green Hill Zone was one of the last things they firmly polished up on. And yeah, they put it out the door, and you could see a lot of spots that obviously there wasn't a lot of confidence in that level design. So I'm not gonna argue that at all, but you can see them kind of learning how this was gonna work going forward. And then a year later, you saw a way better video game. I mean, I'm not going to
sure did,
but like,
I mean, I'm really just playing devil's advocate. What I'm trying to say is like, in like a counterpoint to kind of what Wallace said when I said, you could say like a game where the level design flies in the face of the core mechanic. That's a big problem. And Wayne was like, yeah, but they didn't really have that core mechanic. I would say I do side with Gilly when he says like they had Green Hill Zone, which basically demonstrated how the game should be. And I also get what you're saying, Nick, of like, okay, but you got to take into account the production of it. But then that same thing can be leveled towards games like Sonic 06. Like, where does it end in that case?
Well, Sonic 06 I'm way less forgiving on, because yes, that was 3D Sonic was well established by the time that game came out. I I don't care what the production was behind it. There is no excuse for them to release it as is. It should have been canceled.
Valid.
I do
mean,
have-
for the sake of devil's advocate, though, I would say I think there is a case to be made to say that time hasn't been kind to Sonic 1 and that it has aged beyond the point of being a good game. However, it might even be like how I see Super Mario 64. Like, I respect it. I see it as a piece of gaming history. I don't think it's very good by today's standards.
I will say that I do have a point that kind of addresses what you were just bringing up, Pup, about it being like the core mechanic that was introduced in Green Hill Zone, and I kind of disagree, but if you want to know what I mean by that, hang out for my next video.
Oh, we'll watch
So
it
you
next
just
video.
fucking give me self-promo, you fuck. Okay,
Yes!
that's fine.
I mean, come
God,
on.
I need it.
Yeah.
Have you seen my numbers? Holy
No,
shit!
I know. I understand. Look, come here. I'll give you a little hug. Come on, hug it out, bitch. Just shoot hot hug all over you.
What?
Yeah, I do get just a little exhausted with people not taking into account like what the game industry looked like when this thing was released. Like everyone looks at some of these games like they have to be good forever. When like I'll hear the same people like when I say, okay, but yeah, Sonic Adventure has some problems, like, yo, yeah, but like, you know, of the day, I'm like, well then fuck off. Fuck right off.
Yeah, I'm saying what I'm saying purely for
I
devil's
don't.
advocate's
The
sake.
thing is, I compare Sonic 1. The thing is like when I compare Sonic 1 to like, because a lot of people look at old games and they look at stuff now and they're like, it's not as good and it didn't age well. But like I don't look at Sonic 1 compared to games now. I compare Sonic 1 to the other games that were out at the time and what they feel like now. Like there's so many other games from back then that are still very playable and very good games.
Sure,
I don't
but
think
like,
Sonic 1 is one of them.
yeah, but okay, but like you're looking at Mario, which had been established in it. The way I look at Sonic is like if Mario is walking, Sonic is putting on
Exactly, but look at like other games. Look at Mega Man. Look at Contra.
Yeah, look at all these games that have like the same very static kind of walking mechanics to them.
Hey, real quick, guys. I actually do like this conversation, but do have to wrap up super chats because Suris is going to have to leave soon.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, we will
I'm
argue
sorry, I
Sonic
don't
1
mean to
another
chat,
day,
bro.
Gilly, because I know you and I love to do it.
You wait. You know how I put the video, the why Sonic 2 is special video? I'm gonna make a why Sonic 1 sucks fucking dick video.
Oh my god! And then Nick could do a whole ass response video to it.
I did. It's called my first fucking video ever.
No, I get
No,
that,
no,
but this
fucking-
time there's personal stakes in it. It's against Gilly, and
Like,
he
man, let
knows
me
you're
just say-
doing it,
And
so
at
he
the-
can
at the
plant
end of
bombs in the video.
At the end of the
just say-
video, we just block each other.
Sonic was never good, okay?
Oh my god!
So where are we at now, huh?
I
I don't know. God, I love that we
know.
care this much about these shitty old video games.
Oh, okay, I know where we're at.
We're macro music.
Macro music.
Okay, who's reading it?
Where are we?
I think Gilly had the last one, right?
I think I had the last one. I'll just read it off. Macro Music with £5. Because Valentine's Day is around the corner, favorite Sonic ships? I'm interested. Pup doesn't need to answer. He shouldn't answer. He mustn't answer. The answer for me is Tangle and Whisper. They're the best.
I second Wayne. I second Tangle and Whisper.
Sonic and Sally. It's the only time in the Sonic franchise they've shown a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Until Archie did what it did. But SatAM has showed a healthy relationship, which was not super common back in the day for children's media.
I just heard like these wet mouth sounds leading into that.
Shadow and his dead crush.
Wow.
Maria.
Wasn't she like 14 years old and he like 50 though?
No, at that point he was like 2.
Yeah,
Oh.
no big deal.
Let's
NBD.
not take into account the different species and
There's
different-
larger
Shadow
concerns
definitely
there.
strikes
The
me as a
different species
50-year-old.
doesn't really matter much. They're both sapient.
I think it might matter a little bit.
Bruh, Suris, come the fuck on, man.
If they are
Your
both
liberal
sapient and
agenda is showing.
if they are both sapient and can consent, what's the difference?
Whoa.
I-
Okay, so what
I
about...
want this conversation to end.
Yeah, dude.
Move on. Move on.
I'm just saying
I'm
the
pretty sure
Sonic
that
Elise
children
thing
are
isn't just
sentient.
weird.
What are you trying to say, man?
They also can't. They also can't consent, Pup.
Nick, take the ad Zinco.
Pup, you didn't actually give us yours. Do you actually have
not
one?
supposed to. I'm not supposed to.
Wait, somebody said, but Maria and Shadow are like siblings. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's gonna be. What are you doing, big bro?
I mean, if you've ever... Well, hold on. That's
Wait,
perfectly normal. If
wait.
you've ever-
Whenever
if you've ever
Maria
watched,
puts Shadow in the tube, does he go, "Help me, stepsis, I'm stuck"?
Shadow escaped the ark with a red rocket.
If you've ever watched the CW Flash, that's pretty normal.
Oh my god.
Let's wrap this up. Come on, we got a couple more super chats to go. We were so close. So was Shadow.
Oh God! Adzinko sent us £2. Need Robotnik to crush me with his big cheeks. Perfect for £2. Fantastic.
Pound. Why the fuck?
All right, who's
The
who's
next one we have is from Mr. Krabs. Oh
I
no!
didn't read anything.
Yeah, it was on. I'm kidding. Next one's from Mr. Krabs. Thank you for the $4.99. Sally on the phone. She wants 2 gallons of milk pronto.
Oh, that's strange. That's less than what she usually wants.
I'll take the next one. Cecilia the Gardevoir. Gotta head back to work now. Hope you guys have a good day. Send me a message and I'll get all of those. I'll get you all of those toys. No need to pay. When I could just get them. What a legend.
Sounds like there's a 5-finger discount involved there, but I didn't hear anything, nor did I say anything.
So
Yeah,
I get to be a part of this, even though I'm not part of your actual podcast, right?
No. He offered it to you too.
All right.
Yeah,
sick.
you're like extended family.
Your extended family.
You're like Trey 2.
Yeah, you're like
that
our
crap
step
uncle that
bro.
never buys presents for my children.
Hey Gilly, do you feel stuck in that item box?
Yeah. Yeah. I need somebody to jump on me.
Oh god, it's like jump humping and soaking all over again.
Maybe we can get Robotnik's 2 giant cheeks to help you out with that.
And then the fucking box just slides up there, never to be seen
Oh
again.
Jesus Christ! I did not see that animation still. Oh, that's super cursed. They actually got like fat rolls, like how it actually looks on. Oh God.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Anyway, that makes me hungry. Anyway,
Whoa! Continue.
whose turn is it?
I don't fucking know. It's
It's
nobody's.
Wayne's turn. TJ Unia, I think, right? No,
Yeah. TJ Unia with £5. There was a leak on November taken down, and it's pretty accurate. A leak
Yeah,
of
it
what,
did get
though?
copywrecked, and I've read it.
Of what?
Sonic 2.
Yeah.
Oh, of the movie.
Yes, Sonic
Oh,
the
okay.
movie 2. A fully in-depth plot breakdown, and it got copywrecked, which leads me to believe it could be real.
Oh, you actually know beat by beat what's going to happen in that movie.
Yeah, if that's anything to go by, and I know what the after credit stinger is as well, and who the mystery
Why
character is.
would you do that? That's not
Well,
fun.
I didn't know if it was real.
It could also not be. It could have gotten copyright
The only
stricken
thing
because
that
it was an
tells
early
me-
draft.
The only thing that tells me it could be real is the fact it got copywrecked. Also,
Also,
the fact that
yeah.
it did come before the trailer, and a lot of stuff that it mentioned does seem to match the trailer. So
Okay. Anyway, who wants to take Mr. SP?
Like
Gil,
in a
you're
fight?
Yeah, where are we
Uh,
at? All right, Mr. SP. Mr. SP with $10. The movie will do just fine. The hype is out there. The marketing is out there. Sonic fans will come to see Sonic. Anti-Sonic fans will come to see Knuckles beat Sonic half to death.
a good
Do you
logic.
think the world is just nothing but Sonic fans and people who vehemently hate Sonic fans?
There is no in between. There's no one is indifferent to Sonic. You've got to take a stance.
You know who's going to go see it? Sonic 2 fans are going to go see it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And then when
Yeah,
you
we're
like the
gonna go see
movie, you'll be Sonic 2 fans.
Oh my God.
Sonic
Oh.
2. Imagine that. Worst game, best movie.
Oh,
All right. Okay, guys. I think it might be time
Imagine-
for us to finally bring this train wreck to a close. What a beautiful mess it has been today.
What do you mean? We're still on the rails. You can still see the city. We're fine.
There's literally fire behind us right now.
It's a projection of the In Ride movie. Relax, bitch.
All right. So, guys, what are you up to today? Let's start with our wonderful guest. Gilly, you just recently released a video. It's been a while.
Yeah. Yes. It's been a bunch of months.
Do you want to talk about your video at all?
I mean, yeah, it's if anybody here has heard of it, Yacht Club is doing a new game called Mina the Hollower. It's made by the same guys that made Yacht Club, made by the same guys who made Shovel Knight, and it looks like it's a Zelda-like, but it's not. It's heavily influenced by Zelda and Castlevania and stuff like that. Looks like a Game Boy Color game, and I got the demo, and it was very fucking good. So I did a video on that, and they got a Kickstarter. So you guys should check you should check my video out first, and then check their Kickstarter out.
There we go. That's awesome. And I got to admit, your video did make me even more hyped for the game. So yeah, and also thank you, Dave, for the $1.99. Guess you call this a Sonic adventure.
I hope so. 2 Battle on Steam HD
Let's
edition.
change it up a little bit. We'll go with Pup today first. Pup, what are you working on?
I got a piss.
Okay, perfect. How about videos?
Yes.
Oh, videos wise, I guess you don't
Same
need to
thing.
watch it. You don't need to watch it now, then. But I did do a reaction to the Sonic Movie 2 trailer. So yeah,
That
that's
explains
up
where
to
the
date.
fuck you were. We were wondering where the hell you were this morning.
I
I
saw
had
it go up
shit
way
to-
before we were waiting for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
fair enough.
So there you fucking listen to Wallace here. He's right. Good.
No,
Fuck
what
my
I'm
balls.
saying is you didn't have an excuse.
No, thank you for having my back, man. Thank you. I'm gonna come over that table and give you a little kiss, all right?
I'd prefer not.
God damn it.
I don't know what I'm working on, okay?
Suris, what are you doing?
I just released 2 videos on recent Magic the Gathering stuff. For some reason, Wizards of the Coast released a deck with cards that are not legal to be played in the game. I just do not understand what the fuck the thought process was on that, but that's a thing they did. Did a video on that. Did a video on the differences between online and like in paper, in store card games, and some of the things that are lost whenever you're translating everything online. I've got a video coming up. It's actually a video response about why the Wii U failed. There's somebody who thinks that like the Wii U was purposely crippled because Mass Effect 3 was bad on it, and it just,
Wow.
I that was one of those videos that got dropped in my suggestion section. I was like, this seems like it's up my alley, but not really. I'll do it. It's fine. So
Good Lord.
that's what I got going on there.
Wayne, how about you, buddy?
I'm taking the plunge. I'm still working on that Digimon World video, but that's a big game, and I've gotten started on the script. I have not finished playing through it yet because there's so dang much, and it takes forever to do anything.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sacrifice any quality for the sake of that video because I do have a special appreciation for that game, and I want to talk about it thoroughly. But in the meantime, I was gonna try have it done this weekend, and unfortunately, it didn't pan out that way. I don't know if it'll go on. I would like to try to get it up on Valentine's Day, just because like that's when the first Sonic movie went up like 2 years ago.
Oh, that's cute.
I still don't know if I'm going to be able to manage that, just because I have to have it like finished so it can go up 2 days early for patrons. But
Yeah.
I'm working on my review of Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis, and I'm kind of going into why the game has aged, but I think that there's some qualities there that definitely deserve to be analyzed, and I'm going to do my best to try to add something new to the table for a game that everybody has already talked about. So I hope to see you there for that. I'm hoping Monday. I don't know yet, though.
All right. I'm still doing some Sonic speed readings. I like to do them in nice little bunches just because they're much faster to do that way for me. So that's going to be going up for my patrons tomorrow. The next one, it's another beefy one. And I'm trying for Monday for everybody else. And then hopefully another one on Friday. But after I get that all wrapped up, I'm jumping on to Klonoa. I can't hold it off anymore. I just got to talk about that beautiful boy.
Do it.
So yeah, expect a lot of Klonoa from me this year. I will get the Spider-Man video done. I will get everything else I promised, Psychonauts and fucking whatever else. But yeah, long overdue. I want to get thoroughly into Klonoa and do a bunch of videos on this year. And there we go. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today and our very thorough, very serious analysis of the Sonic Movie 2 trailer.
We have been here for 2.5 hours. Holy
I can't
shit.
believe that. Wow.
It feels like it's been a lot shorter.
It does, yeah. We had a lot of crazy energy today. But yeah, Gilly, thank you for hanging out with us, man. Hope you come back soon.
Of course. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe
I don't think I
I'll
wanna
come back.
do
I
this
might be
anymore.
I might be too traumatized.
Oh no, not another one.
The end of a wonderfully erect evening. Well said, Tom.
Look, think of it
said.
this way. After all of the trauma we put Trey through, he still ended up starting a video series with me. It's fine. You'll be okay.
That's all right. All right. Later, guys. Toot, toot.
All right then.